Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hearts of Blazing. This is May 1st, and it's our biggest event to date. I mean, I feel like every week at this point in time, I'm pretty much saying that literally every single time, but we have a lot of new faces, a lot of old faces, and this is looking to be a great event. I'm joined here today with Cynical, if you'd like to introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Cynical, and yeah, I am here to commentate probably the biggest online Europe event so far.
Arguably, yeah.
Record. Oh, we had the team tournament, which might have had more people, but for single entrants, but yeah, it's looking really good this tournament. We've got a lot of new names, big names, so looking forward to it.
Unfortunately, one of the new killers that joined, Devil Kuko, ended up dropping out, but he's a Triple S Lance. So it would have been lovely to have him in the event, but oh well. You know, we win some, we lose some, but this is definitely a big win because we've got a lot of great games for you guys. I'm just getting the lobby up now. And once that's up, we'll get the players in and we'll get this started. But I've got something to say nice and early on, is that we have an announcement coming up, a little teaser, and that'll be happening just before top 3, so make sure you're tuned in for that.
Wonder what that could be.
Wonder what that could be. Definitely hasn't been something that we've been planning for a long time.
No, definitely not.
Oh, I need to change this.
Definitely not something with prize money.
So, which players have we got first? You want to introduce them?
Yeah. Is the lobby up? Because I'm searching for it.
Yeah, I'm getting it up now. Just going through the motion.
So first lobby we got a Svampen versus a TryKeazer. Honestly, I'm really bad at remembering players, so I know I've seen Svampen play. I know he's a good player, but I forgot who he plays.
Oh, he plays Zeta. Really good Swedish Zeta player.
Oh,
probably
yes,
the best, I think.
Yes, okay.
And with a lot of people saying that Zeta seems to be, you know, one of the big winners of the past 2 patches, you know, I'm looking forward to it.
Before. 2H went from pretty awful to probably the best in the game, possibly.
It's definitely not the best in the game in terms of reward, startup, recovery, etc. It's still a little bit lacking compared to some of the other 2Hs, but it's up there. It's still pretty good. It's a lot more usable than it used to be, that's for sure. Just waiting for Granblue to stop downloading the latest information, you know. Technical difficulty.
Yeah, that can happen. The loading times in this game can be something. Alright, so... they just smashed me lobby. So while we're waiting for this to boot up...
Oh yeah, I will be changing the names of the brackets, Rixta, don't worry. I've just got to do this first, get this match on the way. I'll do it in the intermission between the 2 matches. But right now, I've just got to concentrate on the fact that it took like 12 years for the game to actually start up. But yeah, with that said, we've got so many great players, you know, Rixta being one of them.
Yep, top level Ferry. He normally finishes at least top 3, I'd say.
Yeah, I personally seed him as top 1 in Europe right now because of how consistently he does in events, but he rates him and Paddu rate Venom higher, so he's number 1 seed in this event.
Ooh. I mean, Venom's got a very good win record as well, obviously.
Yeah, especially the
somehow carrying Bubs to winning tournaments. You know,
I took a round off of him in tournaments, so
yeah, you're basically a pro now. You
basically.
Sponsor. Yeah, a lot of Japan at least considers Bubs to be the worst character in the game, and Venom's winning tournaments with him. And then in a team tournament, you've got Lowain just sweeping grand finals. So the tier lists in this game are a bit crazy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this patch is awesome. I absolutely love it. I'm not gonna lie.
Too bad to kill Metera.
I'm
joking.
Kill Metera, bro. It's chilling. And yeah, first to won the win, man, in Gibbs' event. That's killer. It honestly is.
It was insane to watch. It was just... You don't expect Lowain to be sweeping grand finals, but it happened. It was cool.
Give you guys a quick look at the bracket. But all of the labels are screwed up because of how challenge works, so I'll be sorting that out in between intermissions. But to give you a little rundown of all the decent players we've got right now, we've got Lord Venom, Julie Bean, Kisaragi. Kisaragi is an amazing Narmaya. I really hope that we get to see more of him play in this event. We have Zavid. Zavid's a Zeta player as well, so I hope to see big things from that. Oh no, he's probably playing Zoe this patch, thinking about it. We've got Paddu. Paddu is, I believe he's playing Metera again this event, which will be nice.
Okay. Last event in the Dutch event, he played Zoe and won the event, so That was definitely interesting to watch.
Make sure you hop onto spectator, because they're both in the lobby now.
Yes, I am. Thank you for reminding me. I'm so bad at this.
No worries.
I'm on. Ready. Let's go.
Ah, lovely. Actually getting things underway. But yeah, with that said, we have a lot of talent this week. And I'm really looking forward to this one. This is our biggest event to date. But we're getting straight into the match. Little bit of delay because of the game, but Svampen with Zeta against Narmaya. I haven't seen this player play, as I believe you said you'd haven't either. But
Yep.
going into it, it's going to be a Narmaya. Narmaya is another character which received some... She received a lot of help in 1.3, but most of it is relatively pseudo. And I know that a lot of Narmaya players are actually pretty upset because the DP has ended up working... The DP changes have made it so that certain setups actually beat the DP they didn't used to.
Oh, I had no idea on that.
Yeah, it moves forwards now, so it doesn't beat certain jump-ins. But with that said, getting into the match, Svampen getting a really nice early lead in terms of positioning. Now we get to see Zeta pressure. Zeta pressure is so much better now with the addition of 2M, but you gotta watch yourself, you know? You gotta hold that block button against Narmaya.
Yeah, even if you know it's coming, you can't react to it, so you gotta be preemptively holding block.
Oh, nice. Now, the interesting thing about this matchup is that they both have, like, tier 2 projectiles, like Laser and Misfire.
Yeah.
So it pretty much creates a stalemate situation where both characters understand that zoning really isn't going to work out for them. So they end up pretty much running each other down. But that's very possible because look at the jump arc. That right there is exactly why you don't want to play the zoning game as Zeta in this matchup. Namaya's run speed and Namaya's jump arc make it really easy for her to punish those.
Yeah, she can jump in
into
from
the corner. Oh, drops the confirm. That could have been dead. But now you have to Zeta pressure. This is dead. Damn. He's succeeding the first round against one of the players favoured to win, or at least to place highly.
Solid start.
Also, I've got to say, I am quite a fan of the Narm colour here.
Yeah, I appreciate colour. Good combination. Although I would say Svampen's Zeta is looking fine.
Yeah, I've never seen this colour used before, but I kind of dig it.
Oh, DP's out. Just does nothing, runs up, gets hit. Take the corner pressure. Pogo time. Good tech.
Svampen's doing a really good job at controlling this round. Well, I say that. Gets called out with the DP there. And Narmaya showing one of her strongest straights there. Wow, as the round ends. But Narmaya... Oh, never mind. Damn. Ends up with a 2H. Alright, well, we should sync up by the next one. So.
Hopefully.
No problems there. But yeah, Narmaya has one of the best run startups and run speeds in the game, along with a really huge throw range. So her tick throws are actually really, really good. She just kind of struggles to keep herself in that point-blank range, with her 2L not being, you know, one of the best ones. Like Zeta and Grand's 2L, ooh, baby, they're good.
Yeah, but you mentioned dash speed as well. It's very important for just sticking on someone. And she also has a lot of plus frames.
Oh, really, Rixta? I'll address that in a second.
Sorry, I can't really commentate because I'm so far behind.
No worries at all. But, you know, I can. And Svampen is running a pretty standard BNB, drops the Ender, but not the worst situation. Still has him in the corner, still has a sizable health lead. Actually blocks the cross at this time. Viral into Super, what a confirm. To end out the first round. Apologies if it stutters for a little bit now. I'm going to be going over and changing something up.
Okay, yeah, loading a second game. That was a great confirm, just saw it.
Yeah.
That's impressive stuff. Svampen showing why he's rated so highly. Gets corner straight away. Zeta one touch can put you in the corner from round start.
Alright, Rick, so that should be fixed now.
Landing.
Challenge was fucking up, but fixed it. Refreshed it and reset the bracket, and now you should be able to report your scores.
I never had issues with challenge until you switched to it, and now there's apparently issues every week.
Yeah, well, I haven't had any issues with it until just now, but I don't know, maybe it's just an influx of players for the platform. Honestly, I can't tell.
Oh,
Drops the confirm again, damn. Second time.
Oh, you're ahead of me still? What?
That wouldn't be ideal. But we should be able to fix it before the next match, so.
Hopefully.
Yeah, he dropped the close M.
Yeah, you're only like a second in front now, so it's not as bad.
Bog.
improving.
Wow, the DP success rate has been really high for TryKeazer so far. But Narmaya pressure is not endless. And Zeta is really good at those mid-range pokes in this patch. 2M, far H, great buttons, honestly. And she has great... yeah, no, for sure, I agree. And I'm a Zeta player. I was a big Zeta down player in before 1.21. But yeah, like, Zeta also has great ways to kind of force you to walk towards her as well with stuff like Beam and Beast Cannon. Oh, gets caught by the cross-up this time, though. Going for the reset, though, and that doesn't end up working out in her favor. But Svampen stuck in the corner. TryKeazer being very patient. His tournament, this match point at the line. Ends up moonsaulting himself into the corner, though, which is not what you're normally seeing.
The side switch works every time, though. Although, yeah.
No, it got blocked once.
Okay.
Really impatient jump, and that's going to be an SSVA to end it, which is perfect because, you know, best ender in the game.
Oh, I might not get to see it, though.
Oh, that's true. You might not.
I'm going to miss the ending. No.
Well, the stream's going to get it, and that's the important part.
No, I need this.
Best girl ender, bro. Best girl ender.
Oh, no. The match has ended when I see the spear.
Svampen being incredibly dominant there, as expected. TryKeazer doing a great job, though. For someone who I haven't seen play before, he's actually pretty good.
I wouldn't say dominant. I mean, very good performance, like clinical, but TryKeazer did very well too.
Nice observation, Deviants. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, with that said, now the bracket seems to be in order. Everything seems to be working. If you want to call in our next stream match, that'd be great. Who is that, by the way?
Actually, maybe me tabbing out is the ones that why I was out of sync last time. But it's 26, which is Benner's Breaker.
Oh, nice.
Are they both in a room? Breaker's not, is he? No. We got Benner's in a room. So this is probably like the toughest first round match I think we've got.
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few that are pretty close, but I would agree. Especially matchup wise as well, though. This matchup can really go either way.
What Breaker's on my colour? Look at this. This can't happen.
Oh, sick, sweet. Good
I think this has somehow been the most popular Zoe colour.
Which one? Oh yeah, because it's got really good combinations with the weapons, man. Honestly,
I just like the gold and yellow, gold and black.
I don't know. I think color 7, the magical girl color, is really nice, and then color 9 is also really good, nice because it's like Great Britain colors, and then color 11, the really light blue. You know, it's sky blue. What the hell's not to like?
With that said, I don't have to pay to win skins. That's why commentating for free. Just
Breaker Benners, 2 pretty staple players. I feel like not just in our events, but European events in general. They attend a lot. They place high a lot, and I feel like at this point they're good representatives for, you know, both of these characters. Benners being one of the premium Vaseraga centering events in my opinion right now.
Yeah, there's only about 2, so
yeah, there's definitely not many.
But you don't see too many Ferries either, considering how strong she is.
Oh yeah, she's a very hard character to pull off at a high level, so.
Oh, lands a whip into nice. Oh, no, charges out.
This is what I mean, this matchup is so volatile.
Oh, the edge there. Stab. Here comes corner combos, he's hurt. This is not where you want to get hit by a
damn, nice whiff punish. A lot of the changes in 1.3 are kind of tailored towards making it easier to punish Ferry's buttons. So, seeing a little bit of that there. With that said, you know,
2 seconds behind again, so
that's it. We'll try. I'll restart the lobby after this. But with that said, we see in both of the rounds so far that Breaker starts by getting a nice lead, nice and early, and then Benners ends up bringing it back last time. So let's see if he can do the same. Nice, good JL. Oh, screws up the meaty setup there with light charge. But gets the 2U punish on GG. That's exactly the kind of thing that you need to be looking for against Ferry. Nice. Is that a new link or is that something you already had before? Regardless, getting hit by the 2U this time is now underneath pressure. One touch for either player can do it. EX charge on the GG. A little bit preemptive, but does he get to block this or nah, he dies. Breaker taking a round back. Round start going a little bit more in favor of Benners. Actually, a lot more in favor after that. Getting the shoulder charge, putting him into the corner. This is looking extremely dominant for Breaker until he gets hit by the 2U. You know, some people would argue that Ferry's 2U didn't get nerfed enough. Not me, though, you know. Never me.
They only changed the clash properties, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, some characters can abuse that, but
Yeah, for sure.
others definitely struggle.
Characters like Vaseraga, for example, they definitely don't have the easiest ways of punishing 2U. Nice, good jumpo. Going over the 2U. And Benner's taking the first match. Nice. Going into the next round, though. Hopefully Breaker can bring this back. The rounds have been pretty close, I'm not going to lie. Like, notably, he's managed to get a lead pretty much every single start of the round except for one. But speaking of which, straight into the corner. GG goes over his head and off the screen. Not ideal.
This could be a Ferry round.
But, nah, could be. Looks like it's going to be. Getting hit by the far heavy. Throwing the GG off the screen again. Pretty reluctant to use those EXs on Breaker's half here, but, you know, we're lined up to get a perfect right now, so who am I to judge?
Yeah, can't criticize too much.
Ooh, gets the 2U off the GG though, and there you go. 7 golden letters, perfect. First of the event. Let's count them.
Ferry can definitely have those rounds.
Yeah, for sure.
Get hit once, in the corner, eat the set play. Struggle to get in.
I mean, all of the characters in this game can, to be honest, because a lot of the characters in this game can pull off 2 touches, you know? 2 mistakes, you're dead.
Definitely true.
Damn, Breaker just whipping lots of buttons here. Gets the EXDP, that was nerfed this patch. 11 frame startup now instead of 7. That's a considerable change, but if you've got the foresight and you're punishing someone with a really slow jump like Vaseraga, it's definitely possible.
For sure.
Breaker's adapted really well this time. Not getting hit by a single shoulder charge, as I say that. Getting put straight into the corner by a shoulder charge. And now is eating big damage. Always, man. But drop the combo and you, like, even worse than dropping the combo, he used his only reversal on whiff. But one more touch, Rival player should do it. Speaking of, there we go. Great confirm from Breaker. Exactly what he needed to even this out.
Drop by Venom is definitely going to cost, well, definitely costing that game.
Yeah, for sure.
You hate to see it, like, it's the worst kind of drop.
Yeah, it happens. Especially the ones where you do the timing, it's slightly wrong, so the combo drops and then you'd already buffered super.
Yeah.
So you end up wasting your super as well as dropping the combo. And it results in you getting punished.
Time.
Yeah, it's not pretty. Oh, Breaker getting hit by Stomp there, but straight into the DP. Nice. Getting a hit here, pulling in, getting the EXEG. Gets the throw, no full confirm there, but run up and does to you. Wow. Ballsy. I feel like
it works.
Breaker is practically ungering Benners so far. Like in the past couple rounds. He's just going super aggressive with Ferry. Not giving him a single chance to get anything going. Which I honestly think is how you need to play this matchup. Because if you sit back and you play patiently, all that's going to happen is that Vaseraga's going to get socks, and then all it takes is one armored shoulder into your button for him to get on top of you and to take momentum of the round back.
For sure.
As long as you're constantly keeping him underneath pressure, Vaseraga actually has some of the worst defense in the game, you know? No access to meatless reversals, the worst Abare buttons in the game, arguably.
Yeah, a lot of the characters that have the strongest offense have the weakest defense as well.
And then there's Catalina and Gran.
And yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, there's a few privileged exceptions. Some of them got nerfed a bit, but...
Want to hear everyone in the chat's opinions on the patch so far? You liking it? You hating it? How do you feel about Gran being top 1? It is Granblue. But with that said, anime, not necessarily mix-ups coming out, but anime neutral from Breaker here. Gets it blocked. Nice, good confirm. This isn't dead. Gonna be one more touch.
Ben is fighting for his life.
That's hella close though. One more touch is gonna do it. And gets the command throw to even it back up. Ben is showing him that, showing all of us that he's still in it.
I wish I could share your excitement, but I'm still seeing the SSBA. But great combat there by Bennett.
Honestly.
Looked hopeless, but...
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, again, like I said, only takes a couple of mistakes for you to take a round back. Especially when you're someone like Bennett, who has the foresight. Wow, gets the anti-air, no confirm, though. Now, this is the exact area that you hate to be in, is Vass. Speaking of, though, deals with it well until he whiffs the command throw. Break is playing this matchup so wild. But there you go, that's what you want to be seeing. Bennett's waiting, using the shoulder charge to punish GG. Nice, good jump. Ends up getting the frame trap as well. One more touch driver player could end up being it at this point. Speaking of, doesn't get the confirm off of the anti-air again. It's definitely a rough situation for Bennett to try and deal with. I don't feel like those are the easiest confirms, you know? Ooh. Breaker actually surviving the stomp there. No, not quite it. One more touch is going to do it for Bennett, though. Any touch will do. And gets the shoulder charge to steal back the game. Bennett's taking a victory.
Bennett's what? Jesus. Like, I'm so far behind. Very impressive play here by Bennett.
Yeah, for sure.
His anti-airs especially were on point.
Yeah, he can get much reward from it because of how far away the hurt boxes are from Ferry. But it's the fact that you're just not letting him jump around and play his game. You made him slow down. Because, again, he did start to lose when, if we're honest, Breaker was just running around doing whatever the hell he wanted for a pretty decent amount of time. I'm going to restart the room now to try and, you know, fix this up for you.
Hopefully. Just please watch. Okay, who have we got next, though? 58 is going to be... Oh, next round, obviously. Inahk versus Julia Han. 2 players.
Ah, Breaker got a misinput when he did the install in neutral earlier. It's supposed to be 236, 236H.
I was going to say, I've never seen install used at full stream before.
Yeah, no, it definitely shouldn't be. The lobby's up, though, so.
Alright, come in.
Rip Breaker, man. So who have we got up next?
Yeah, we got Inahk versus Julia Han.
And is this round 2?
Yeah, round 2. So we got Inahk, who's a very scary Percy.
Yeah, I might look into that, Rixta. Doing Discord streaming for the co-commentator. That, you know, eliminates Arxis issues with Spectator.
We're doing blue this time. Yeah, if you're going to stream through Discord, it's good because it stops desyncs, but
yeah,
you've got to stream twice, so you might not have the bandwidth. It depends.
No, I definitely do. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright, ready when you guys are.
Alright. Let's hope for the
These
best.
matches are going quick as hell.
Are they? Our last game dragged on for a bit.
C4IQ does it with...
Sounds bad.
It didn't drag on. That was about as fast as you're going to get it. Wow. Vaseraga. This was I wasn't expecting at all. And C4IQ does it with Discord streaming. I'm not sure, but you don't see much Vaseraga, you know. Seeing a fresh Vaseraga is something unexpected for me.
Yeah, we said this about 2 Vaseragas, and this is the second one, apparently.
Apparently. Apparently we've got the second one in the event as well.
Alright. I feel like this matchup should be really tough for Vass. Versus Fireball can be hard to get through. Not only got big buttons to compete with Vass's big buttons.
And the thing is that both of these characters are characters that are fine to sit at full screen because they can get stocks, right? But obviously, Percival can generate a lot more stocks than Vaseraga can. Once Vaseraga's got his stocks, that's it. But also, Percival stocks help Percival deal with Vaseraga's armor so much. Like EX Fireball, EXDP, just absolutely smoke Stomp and Shoulder Charge, respectively. With that said, bad DP, gonna get punished. Not a full punish though, doesn't get punished this time. Yeah, lots of drops coming out here.
That's one more up.
Both of them have their stocks, but again, Percival completely fine. Like I said earlier, he can get multiple stocks at full screen, right? As opposed to just the one. Inahk, looking in a little bit of a rough position here, you know. Vaseraga getting into his whiff punish range, but you don't really want to get into Percival's far heavy range as Vaseraga. You don't have fast enough buttons to whiff punish it reliably, like characters like Catalina. Good super. Doesn't get full animation because that was easy input though.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't think you would have gotten that without the easy input though. Tight buffer. Oh, nice! Good shoulder charge. You have the health lead. Now you just got to sit back and gets the EX command throw. Nice.
I thought Percy EXDP would beat it out because multiple hits, but I guess he got hit before they.
Yeah, that was an odd situation. I'm not gonna lie. Avoided commenting on it. With that said, both of the characters getting their stocks up. Again, you can't let Percival just sit full screen in this matchup because he gets more benefit from it than you do. But with that said, it doesn't matter if he has no health.
At the moment.
Yeah, you're definitely not full health right now.
When you're dead. You can't take them when you die.
One more touch will do it. This looks like a little bit of matchup inexperience, if I'm honest. Inahk's definitely a solid player, so. Oh, and that's dead. Second time, just waiting out to use the super.
Okay, we're still not in sync. It's like 2 seconds.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
I'll try and Discord stream it for you after this.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Julia Han, though, taking the first round.
Yeah, very good performance.
Yeah, really good at performance.
More better representation.
Unexpected, if I'm honest. For someone who I haven't seen before in tournament, you know, smoking a good player like Inahk. An absolute veteran of the scene at this point.
I mean, you said it could be matchup experience, which is entirely possible. There's not really many Vaseragas, as we said.
Yeah, for sure. But this is looking a lot more in Inahk's control. Has the positional advantage, has the health advantage, has stocks, has super. Literally everything you want is right here. Playing a little bit more patiently now, though, because again, there's nothing that Julia can really do from that side of the screen. And you can eternally get stocks, whereas now that Vas has armor, there isn't much that you can gain. Keeping that spacing, you know, waiting for something to be worth punished. Nice! Great sequence there. Let's see, who's going to get opened up? Who's going to crack? Both players at health percentages here that could be fatal, to be honest. SSBA now available for Vaseraga after that chip. Armored up again. 5 stocks available for Percival, but, you know, you have to find a way to use those. Spending one of them there. Not looking great for Julia in pressure, but has managed to take it back to mid-screen. EX shoulder tackle, not punishable. Blocks the cross-up, and takes the throw. 10 seconds left. This has been an incredibly long set so far. Very slow, very deliberate. Oh, whiffs the command throw, but still health lead available to Percival, and that's it. The first timeout I think I've ever seen in Heart Up to Blazing history, if I'm honest.
Oh, really? Timeout?
Yeah. Good anti-air. No confirm, though, but you have them in the corner. This is where you want them. Getting the soft knockdown off it.
Both players were playing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, both of the characters have to respect each other because they have very similar playstyles. And neither one really wants to sit in the other one's mid-range. Because the threat of whiff punishes and stuff like that. But, you know, I do think the stalemate kind of goes in favor of Percival, but Julia showing us that it's no joke. They can take this if they want to. Yeah, right? Apparently someone other than Ben has plays Vaseraga. Julia showing to be a very solid Vaseraga so far.
Yeah, I've only seen one other Vaseraga in this, and they don't enter tournaments, so...
Yeah, I've been told that there's a double S
Prower.
Vaseraga. Yeah, Prower.
Triple S.
Oh, it's triple S.
Yeah.
This is going to be a punish. Into super. That's dead, right? Vaseraga super being one of the more damaging ones in the game at level 1. And also one of the sickest animations in the game, let's be real. Julia, match point.
I'm literally 15 seconds behind now, I think.
Holy hell. Yeah, don't worry, we'll Discord stream it, so we don't have to run into these issues going forward.
Sorry to repeat myself, I'm just shocked I'm getting even further behind.
I mean, it's shocking in general, but I guess this is why Discord streaming is a thing for co-commentary. For online events, you know?
Yeah, can't rely on Arxis.
Nice, universal overhead, completely smoking that Protect there. 50%, this could be a perfect if he keeps his pressure up. This is exactly the range that you want to be in. As Percival, spot dodging to preserve the perfect. The dream's real. Ooh, spot dodges, you need to DP those on reaction. If you're looking to react to shoulder charge, you just DP them. And even if they're armored as Percival, you completely smoke it every time. Blocks the chip there, doesn't have the perfect anymore. Weird DXCP confirmed there, but still keeping a strong health lead. Loses the positional advantage, but, you know. Oh, this is looking very, very dangerous for Julia. With DP, can't punish that at that range, though. Lots of jumping. Quite a lot of impatience coming up from Julia here. There you go. Good super. But, no, never mind. Gets dodged. Hot damn. Inahk, bring it back.
So I think the jumping was to avoid Percy's command throw. But Inahk hasn't even attempted that once.
Yeah,
so.
not a single time. In general, I don't think Inahk goes for it very much, apart from once he's kind of conditioned the opponent, if you know what I mean, and looked at their tendencies.
Yeah. It's obviously a risky option, as any command throw is. But it can be covered into super, which obviously has decent damage output.
Well, with that said, round start. Very hectic. Both players jumping around. Getting hit by shoulder charge, though. Has the armor stock up. Nice. Sitting full screen again, though. This does favor Percival. Getting all 5 of his stocks in response. Julia playing an interesting game here of beckoning the Percival to come to her. Oh. The X shoulder charge. Doesn't get DP'd again. Slight health lead to Julia, and at this rate, we're going to see another timeout. Check the pin message, Gil. The pin message contains all of the stream matches.
I wonder if this is how the match was meant to be played, or these just very patient players.
No, again, both of their playstyles kind of overlap, so it can create a stalemate. It'll be one of two things, right? It'll rather be very patient or very offensive. Because their playstyles overlap a lot. But I feel like Percival does have the answers to most of Vaseraga's stuff, if I'm honest. Wow! Ending the round out with 5E.
Wow, I've never seen that before. I didn't even know that dealt damage. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, no, it does deal damage, and I believe it also has armor. So, like, it can be used as a pseudo reversal, but if I'm correct, which I believe I am.
Yeah,
but,
it has armor.
It's very, very gimmicky, you know. It's not something that you'll want to do that actively. It'll be very specifically used. But, you know, Julia showing one of the situations where you can use it. Getting the EX shoulder charge, gets the stock back, gets the anti-air, misses the confirm. DPs, get off of me. Now, this is what you want to do as Percival. Sit right at this range, there's not much that you can do. Not watching your toes, well, Mix will do it. But if you manage to get the super here as Julia, I'm sure that's what you were looking for. Seeing a bit of buffer there in neutral quite a lot. But that's going to be it. Match point. Whoever wins this takes the entire match. Wow, set button.
Been very back and forth this set.
Battle 3, engage.
Shoulder charge. No stocks for either character so far. Sitting in each other's range, being very respectful. Nice confirm though. Anti-air straight into the corner, now he has stocks. It's exactly what you want to be doing. There you go, no 5U for you. Wow, going for another stock there. Cheeky. But this is looking like this could be a very dominant round coming out. It is. Inahk bringing it all the way back. GG, Julia. Did well. Oh, you're not even a Vas player?
Who do they play then?
No clue. With that said, I'll go and check this for Gil now.
And please show up screen
Nope,
share.
match 105 is not being streamed. Wow, it could be. We're going to have a look at the bracket for you. Match 105. So let me just grab
Gil
this.
versus Rixta,
That is
probably. Rixta versus Kajis.
Grand Finals. I'm going to take a little bit of an intermission just to fix this up now, because it's causing some confusion. Oh, you're a Zoe player. Nice to know. Thank you so much for the follow, Strife. It's appreciated. With that said, what's the next stream match?
Ah, yeah. Next stream match is...
I know it's Venom, but who's his opponent?
Venom versus...
Thank you to Trev for the follow as well. Just a reminder, if any of you have Twitch Prime, we're getting very close to the payout now, so... If you drop one of those,
Venom?
it'd be really appreciated.
Versus Fred By, another player I haven't heard of, honestly, but see how they do. Who did they play?
There you go. Got the stream
What's this screenshot?
in
Yep.
720p,
Coming.
60 FPS for you.
Nice. We're online. Hopefully this doesn't have any delay, otherwise it's just hopeless, but... Yeah, sorry you've been
Talon
solid
just being a bit
taking it.
slow. No, it's not a problem. Again, these things do happen. Nothing you can do about it, is there?
Yeah, I know, but I feel like it could have been a bit more useful, but it's very hard to even try and
I mean, honestly,
offer anything.
it's good in situations like that people have the foresight to just be quiet, if you know what I mean. Because otherwise it's just going to be kind of chaotic in commentary, so good job, man.
Thanks. Alright, so we got... wait, should I pin the players?
Yeah, sure.
I forgot to do that. Yeah. So it's... Venom...
Are the losers' names domestic? Yeah, I know. I'm changing it over now,
So
as you can see.
We have Venom, we discussed earlier. Carried Bubs to winning tournaments somehow. Very impressive player. Considered by some to be the best in Europe. Not you personally, but definitely up there.
Definitely up there. I mean, I'm not saying that he isn't the best in Europe, but if I had to seed an event based on just how much certain players have won and it's ended,
Okay.
Venom's definitely on a big up spiral lately. But towards the, very beginnings of the game, especially towards PS4 era, I didn't see much of him.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's early days. It's hard to judge much from that.
Yeah, for sure. There we go. Bracket sorted. Alright, so thank you to everyone for the patience. And thank you to everyone for the follows. Again, just want to chill a little bit here. If you're enjoying the stream or you're enjoying the content...
Wait, wrong cab. Wrong cab, guys.
Yes, Venom. He always does that shit. Get over here.
I mean, you have another Zoe clone. Like, why are they stealing my colour?
I mean, it's the most popular colour for sure. But yeah, if you're enjoying the content, guys, be sure to check out the Discord. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter. And if you've got a Twitch Prime, I'm going to chill. Be sure to drop it, because we're getting very close to a, buyout at this point. And if I get the buyout, I'll put it straight into a tournament pot for an upcoming event, that may or may not end up being, announced today. But with that said, Fred, Ladiva player. I've not seen Fred play before, I don't think. I've seen him around. I don't think I've actually managed to catch him playing so far, but... Ladiva versus Venom.
This could be a pretty tough matchup for Ladiva, I've heard.
Yeah, no, it definitely can be. And I will say that I know that Lord Venom hates playing against Ladiva, though. So, we'll see who it goes in favor of.
Oh, I was watching the wrong stream. Okay, right, back onto the actual one. I can see the time.
Nice.
Ooh.
No desyncs? You get 70? 71? No, 69?
Yeah, I think so. I can't
Let's
see the time.
go.
It's too low res.
Oh. I'll try and up the res for you, maybe.
That's fine. I can see what's going on.
Alright, sweet. With that said, black hole straight into the throw. That's a back throw even. Straight into the corner. This is not looking pretty. That could be it.
Oh, combos in.
And there you go. Knowledge check number 1 for Bubs. Failed. Black hole. You gotta forward roll it. You gotta reversal it. Or you can jump, There's lots of ways to deal with it, but it's definitely a knowledge check, because if you don't know how to deal with it, you're going to get smoked 100% of the time,
It's also a reaction check, because that was a pretty close.
Yeah, that was a really close black hole, but the startup on it is pretty sizable.
I mean, I just have my reaction. Maybe it's just me who can't react to it.
Nice. One thing that is another kind of knowledge check is that some people don't necessarily, they're not as respectful as they need to be with Fireball. They end up like spot dodging and forward rolling too early. But the longer that Bubs holds that, it gets stronger, but, there's less variance on the timing that you have to forward roll or spot dodge, so you just gotta be patient with it. Wow, SPA to punish the save chump.
Yeah, you can't
Because of the cross up though, I believe that's why he got that super instead of the other one. Round over. Venom taking it.
I believe it's intentional because Normal would have lost there.
I mean, it's hard to tell, right? It could have been because of the cross up, it could have been intentional, but either way, works out.
So, people don't really consider Bubs like a zoning character, but he arguably has the best fireball game there is.
Yeah, he has a good fireball, and characters that don't have options to deal with it, he can definitely abuse it against them. He can also generate, you know, kind of pseudo plus frames with EX Fireball into teleport on people who end up blocking it. So you definitely have to respect the Fireball. Combine it with his air game, and he's pretty threatening at mid to long ranges.
You can also use it close ranges for plus range too. Charge
the classic.
Venom does like his command throw supers.
Yeah, he does. I feel like it's really dependent though on if they know the matchup or not. Because sometimes you see him not use it at all, and sometimes you see him literally win games off of it exclusively. Wow, nice! Punishing him running up after the dive kick on the plus frames, disrespecting it, and SPDing him. But with that said, straight into the corner.
See, I'm calling Venom Bubs as well. I can't.
No, everyone does, honestly. At this point, Bubs is synonymous with Venom, and vice versa. So, they're interchangeable terms at this point. Nice. Calling out the SPD or something along those lines, I imagine.
Plus frames on the
yeah.
kick.
Well, didn't respect it last time. Yeah. Nice. Wow. Doesn't not in the range. That right there is a brilliant example of why Bubs SBA isn't that great. And it cost him the round.
It's unlucky. Had the right
range on its tiny.
Just out of range.
I've got to say, the Bubs theme bangs, and now that there are other good themes and new themes in the game, people use it less, so it doesn't irritate me as much as it used to, because literally it was just every game. Bubs theme.
Yeah, I saw some tournaments like the week it came out, it's literally every single thing in the tournament. It's like, it's too much. Yeah,
honestly, every single match, Bubs theme. But with that said,
all this gonna hurt.
Fred doing a great job at bringing it back, using the non-EX SPD, getting the knockdown, no safe jump, just going for beats instead. Doesn't deal with the back hold, it's a back throw again. All of a sudden, this is looking very rough. Getting a not punish, but not that big of a punish. That's one of Venom's, again, Bubs. It's one of Bubs' biggest issues, is that it's very hard for him to confirm for far hits. Slow start up a fireball, and there you go, nice! That's how you deal with it. Bringing it out where it matters the most at match point. Super, and now one more mix up. Jumps out of the SBD, but one more touch will do it. This is not what you want to be as a diva, though. Yeah, there you go. Being a little bit too respectful, spot dodging too early, so you have to hold the block. Not ideal.
See, once you spin super with Ladiva, you really struggle versus fireballs.
Yeah, for sure. With that said, Venom. Convincing. You know, you'd expect it, because it's Venom.
Yeah.
Fred did a pretty good job. Showed some signs of life. I do feel like there's some definite matchup inexperience going on there, but it's Bubs. If you have matchup experience against Bubs, you know, you're one of very few.
I know, he got the roll at least, which it shows definitely some
adapted,
sign of knowledge.
At least. With that said, going into the next one, if you want to call out the next stream match, who we got?
Alright, we have... I should really just write these down so I don't have to keep checking the pin message.
Wow, Local's getting pretty far. Local's a Metera that, is, you know, he's been playing on HAB since near the start, but it's great to see him winning a lot. Ooh, Svampen and Kisaragi already waiting just before... No, just waiting in top 8 already. Oh, damn. We have lots of players just in top 8 already. This event's running incredibly fast.
So we have Paddu versus Yamabiko, if I pronounce that correctly.
Yamabiko. I love Yamabiko, man. And I'm so happy that I accidentally ended up on his match. Oh, it's Paddu against Yamabiko. This is going to be a great match.
Yeah, Paddu. Who did Yamabiko play? I recognise the name again, but I am...
Yamabiko is the Lowain that's relatively new to the server, but has been making a splash. Well, not winning, but winning a lots of matches on stream as a Lowain. And always about in the matchmaking channel, so really, really welcome member of our community.
So, Lowain Metera, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe Zoe.
I'm pretty sure he's playing Metera this event. Oh, there he is, hiding behind us. I genuinely didn't see him.
Oh my god, that's scary. Like,
if you close your game, it might help you out a little bit, by the way. There's no point in it being open now, sadly.
Oh, that's correct. I did want to run around the lobby.
It's fun, but not necessary. Thank you for the follows, everyone. We just hit 500 followers, which is, you know, kind of huge. I'm not going to lie.
Milestones. Breaking them every week.
Oh my god. Yamabiko coming in with the bunny girl outfit.
Good taste.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the other one's better. I prefer the looks of this one, but the other outfit has the like waitress walk with the pods.
walk,
That's like the
yes.
FOT strut. It looks great. So I have to go with that one. That one's the better one.
Honestly, I'm surprised that so many people have bought the stage. Like, I see a lot of bunny
Netplay
girls
performance
going
is
around.
not perfect on it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, there were some huge issues. Maybe just because of the stage in the Gibbs tournament. Like one game
Nah,
was just 90 frames.
there was a
I mean,
culmination of things, I believe, that led to that being a little bit problematic. But, you know, this event's going really well. No connection issues, you know? No restarts.
Just
So we're
desyncs on
desyncs, yeah.
commentator.
I think we're going to run them for like this from now on, if I'm honest, just because simplicity. Means that my co-commentator doesn't even have to have the game. But with that said, Paddu, starting off the round, relatively strong, getting pressure going. Now, fill me in. Other than Metera is dead, how do the patches affect her?
So 5L is gone from like the best button in the game because you can whiff punish it to pretty whiff punishable if you've got the right tool to deal with it.
Damn, that's a
major
really
change.
cool reset there with the double Zephyr. Like, look at that. That's so cool. I love Metera, man.
That's a safe jump as well, so
Yamabiko getting
you can't even beat people.
pretty tossed there, if I'm honest.
Yeah, when you know people consider Metera a zoner, but she's not really. She's a rushdown character that can shoot arrows at you sometimes.
I mean, Lowain
And,
really doesn't have the best defense to deal with Metera, if we're honest. Do you know how his
Absolutely.
parry interacts with her, like, hop into buttons? Does it smoke it like other safe jumps? Or?
It's there. Yeah.
Sweet, good to know.
Yeah, so he does have some things. Better than nothing.
Yeah,
Ooh,
better than
donkey
nothing,
by that
but
butterfly.
still not ideal. Getting the whiff punish there. And Metera, you know, little Catalina bot. Health was relatively even, but now we're going to see some combos into a setup.
Butterflies
What's the
up.
mix?
Safe.
Gets hit by the low. Paddu is insane, man. I love Metera.
Yeah, you can fuzzy block that, but you need to love it. It could be hard.
I mean, yeah, but you can just adjust timings, you know? To any fuzzy guard, there's always just adjusted timings. And then obviously throws as well that you could have done there after the butterfly. But with that said, this matchup's really interesting because both of these characters basically want to get into a position to launch their offense. And once they have the other character into offense, it's pretty hard for them to get out of it. But Paddu, you know, taking control of the round every single time. Into the corner. There you go, nice. Good use of the parry.
I'll say the difference is Lowain's only scary if he's in the corner.
Yeah, I would
You
agree.
need to get Metera there, and it can
And
be hard.
he has tools that kind of beckon people to come towards him. But Metera doesn't care about that. He'll just fire arrows.
Yeah.
But with that said, this is
crap.
exactly
He got
where
the
you don't
boys.
want to be. Goes into
Ooh, blocks
HPA.
it out, though.
Do you know how to deal with it? Paddu should do.
He can
Showing
stop
that he
away.
does. There you
Stop
go.
away.
Perfect. Nah.
That works too.
Dealt with absolutely perfectly. What I can expect from Paddu. Paddu's a very lap-heavy player from what I've seen so far. But getting smoked by the parry, we were talking about it earlier. I brought it up because if it worked the way that I thought it was going to work, it'll be a big part of this matchup.
So
And
Paddu has
Yamabiko
two
bring it
things he
out.
can do to counter that. He can do the air arrow, which should delay it enough to get a full combo instead. Or he can just empty jump throw, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
The one thing in this matchup is the summons are pretty useless because Metera can just arrow them.
Yeah, they really are. Again, that's why he has tools that usually beckon people to come towards him, but Metera completely invalidates that. Nice,
Ooh,
good
that
for
was
attack.
meaty.
Ow.
So
Tapping his
Fire's
toes
not
with
dead.
fire out.
I was kind of, exaggerating when I said she's dead. It's still a good button.
Nice, double hop to completely avoid all of it. Smart dodges the parry. Good knowledge.
Gloss frames on the X arrow.
Keeping himself
like
at a
the
range
button
where he can't get back thrown, and this should be it. Paddu taking a very dominant victory.
Yeah. Kind of what I was expecting, but it's not over. Yamabiko took last
Yeah,
round.
he took the last round. He can bring it back, I believe.
But it is harder because Paddu knows how to deal with the supers, so there's no gimmicky wins coming out here. Which Lowain's can often rely on.
Nice. I absolutely love Metera pressure. It's so satisfying to watch, and obviously then, when you get the hit, you do these sick loops into Butterfly Oki. This character IMO is like
Hit it again.
top 3 coolest characters in the game. And you know, she's horny to boot. Taking 7 golden letters. Second one of the event so far.
Second one. Second one. We're up there.
We're getting it. With that said, GG's Paddu. GG's Yamabiko.
Yeah,
Is Rixta here because he's being streamed next, or?
Is he? Let me check.
Have a look.
87.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we got Rixta versus Kajis. Kajis? I don't know how to pronounce that name.
I'm now hearing that Lopal is apparently the best Metera that Venom's ever played against, so...
I think Venom's trolling.
Yeah, I think he might be, but,
because he keeps saying I've never played versus a good Metera after losing to Paddu and stuff, so, yeah.
With that said, though, Lopal still making it to winners round 3, which is an achievement going against some of the players he's played against. So, the next one that we're going to be watching is Rixta versus Kajis. I have no idea who this person plays. I've not seen him in an event before, I don't believe. I could be forgetting, knowing me. But
the name's not even familiar to me, so...
Yeah. Oh, they're going for it. In the right seats. Man, this event's running hella fast. At this rate, we're going to be done a lot sooner than usual.
Time to have some losers on the stream, maybe.
Oh, another Narmaya. It seems that all of the unknown players are always Narmaya players or Ladiva players. Like, 100% of the time.
It's like being back in, like, the first week of
Expecting
PC.
more Zoe this patch, not going to lie.
She's still pretty new, hard to play, so...
I like the colours, though. Both of them rocking the same colours, but we have to give the advantage over to Narmaya. Narmaya using the weapon combo as well. Rixta bringing the classic weapon 1. Not quite got the same drip to it, you know. I know he has the red weapon, so... We've got to take points away from Rixta for that.
I don't have enough pixels to see the weapons, unfortunately.
Nice! Great DP!
DP, yeah.
Yeah, Kisaragi, I hate to break it to you, you're not an unknown Narmaya. Back thrown into the corner though, you gotta hold this mix up. No, you don't, DP.
No, you don't.
Not holding the block button.
Man,
Wow, mashing.
That is everyone, like 100%.
Honestly, if there's gonna be one character in this game that, other than maybe Zoe now, that teaches you to use block button, it's weirdly Narmaya.
Yeah.
Command dash into cancel, Jiffy stick cancel. It catches people a lot, but there you go, blocking the DP this time. Showing that you can't do it every time. Rixta adjusting, what's new?
Yeah. Adjust to the player really well. And take the round. So, Kajis jump into full screen versus Ferry. I'm not sure if that's the right move, but...
Yeah, it definitely isn't. But this matchup, from my understanding, I mean, we have Kisaragi in the chat, who's our local Narmaya player. But from my understanding, this matchup can be pretty rough for Narmaya.
I mean, yeah, a lot of matchups versus Ferry can be pretty rough. I'm not surprised to hear that.
Miss Fana, you know, loses a lot of its influence in this matchup. With that said, good DP, yeah. Rixta getting caught by it and uncharacteristic amount. Yeah, I feel like that's a matchup against Ferry a lot.
Hurt.
Wow, jumping out the corner, not getting punished there.
No side switch this time.
Oh, empty command dash into the 2U. This is not looking great, but gets the knockdown. Locks universal overhead. Now back into Ferry's range, not looking great. Rixta taking the first match.
This is looking really rough, honestly. You got to try and stick to a Ferry to beat them. But
yeah, I mean, it's genuinely pretty hard for Narmaya to stay in with that pressure, but well-structured pressure can definitely make it happen. And if you get a lead like this, you can definitely take it all the way. Narmaya, especially with the new startup of Ferry's DP, has a lot of ways to do reversal safe stuff like that. Wow, the recovery on far heavy there. Absolutely nothing. And there you go, near perfect. Showing you exactly what you got to do. Make the right read, take them to the corner. As long as you don't get DP'd, you win the round.
Yep, just keep hitting them to the dead. Simple. Right? That's how you beat Ferry.
Nice! Again, correct read in the corner. I have no idea what just happened there.
But put yourself in the corner, not where you want to be.
Epo into the corner, this is not good. But, command dash, empty again. But you're going to eat a punish into a setup. DP, and now you're going to lose at least 50%. No, 40%, pardon. Yikes, that hurts.
Back at full screen, not much left
Which,
to
you
work
know,
with.
definitely isn't your territory, but we've seen him do some good stuff with command dash. He just has to get that one hit. Ah, there you go. Command dash being spent, now you have to wait.
Yeah, Rick's
oh, nice! Good whiff punish there.
Yeah, on the jump.
Bad DP. There you go, gets the command dash. We're back in it.
How's it working so much? I'm surprised. Plus frames, pressure. Need to make the most of this. Push back out.
Gets 5 heavy off of the command dash.
Yeah, I think Rick's
Rixta,
looking
man.
for that now.
Yeah, of course he is. He adapts all the time. I've got to say, I really like this Narmaya skin. Because of the color, it's like she's actually wearing like a thigh high. But can we talk about the fact that it's weird? 'Cause she's got like one boot and then one sock with a boot. Deal going on. It's weird to me.
You know, it's anime aesthetic.
Yeah, for sure.
Symmetry's bad.
Symmetry's bad. We have to have the edginess. But here we go. This is over.
It's not quite over.
Nah, it's over.
Technically. Just TP.
It's anime mix-ups, dude. You're not blocking it. Rixta will go overhead 5 times and hit you at least once. Pro tip
Yeah,
for
so
anyone
what-
watching, he doesn't go low. Just block high, you'll be fine.
Actually, don't block high. Better idea. Roll forwards. If he does the instant
Nah, bro. Just block high. Show that you can block anime mix-ups and everyone will be like, oh my god,
block it 4
this
times
guy's
in
a
row.
god.
Or you can roll through it once and punish him for doing it.
That's
Just
beta
saying.
stuff, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you change the score in Fred and Sanya chat? Yeah, sure.
Alright, so who we got next? That was 87. Next we have
Fred.
winners quarters onwards. So
See if I
all
can
the winners
actually,
bracket from here on.
edit the scores on this. Sanya chan, 2-1.
Do you want me to call in from the top of the bracket or
There you go,
any
sweet.
order's fine?
Challenge is brilliant. I would have had to reset the entire bracket to fix that issue on Smash.
That's rough.
Thank you for letting me know.
Alright, so next we got so it's winners quarters, so all of these are streamed, correct?
Yeah, should be.
Okay, yeah. So we got Venom versus Kisaragi first.
Oh, really? I mean, let's see. Let's go and have a look at quarterfinals now that they're there.
Yes,
Let's go with Kingstonn Venice first, if we can.
Oh, okay, I've already called it, sorry.
Never mind, that's fine. We'll go with that then.
Yeah.
Venom, Kisaragi. Both great players. I love watching them play.
Yeah, they both represent their character pretty well, I'd say. You don't like both. We've said that Venom's synonymous with Bubs, but Kisaragi's one of the few Narmayas that goes decently well in tournaments.
Yeah,
I mean, we're seeing more
always goes
today,
far.
but normally we only see the one Narmaya. So today we got a treat. If you're into that sort of girl,
Yeah, well, you isn't, to be
I think
honest.
a lot of people are.
Let's be real.
Yeah. Both in the room.
Thank you to everyone for all the support, you know? 100 viewers already. I mean, honestly, the Granblue community, this event, we had, I believe, 69? Wow, okay, phrasing. But 69 attendees total for check-ins. Which is, you know, needless to say, the biggest event that we've had so far. Might be the biggest singles event in Europe to date. But,
I think
we have
it easily is.
we have some news coming up this event, which is going to make the next event pretty spicy. On top of that, we believe that Leffen is actually signing up for the next one, so hopefully that'll help to bring in some new talent, because there's a lot of great players who actively play events from France, Germany, Finland, and Sweden in particular, who don't attend these events that I really want to get in here.
Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, Finland's got a really scary scene. You don't see too much outside of them. But I saw they played an exhibition versus some Dutch players, and it was just a mauling. It was scary how good they are.
Talking about it's scary how good they are, Venom taking a nice early lead here. In the corner, I honestly feel like Kisaragi was being a little bit too respectful there. He's doing like fireballs in his face. You could just forward roll those.
Oh yeah, I guess you can. But that is like Venom's corner pressure. Sometimes.
Oh wow! DP's the SBA.
Ow.
Don't see that very often.
He doesn't want it to mix up.
Gets hit by black hole. You have failed the knowledge check.
I think he was running into it that time.
Yeah, for sure. It's not the kind of thing where knowledge alone can completely stuff it, but it definitely helps.
Ooh, what's that?
Wow. Black hole into back throw. This feels like a new adaptation from Venom. We haven't seen this before, but he's getting away with it a hell of a lot so far in this event.
If it works and just calls the opponent, it's pretty ideal.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you put them from yourself in the corner into them in the corner with a useless ass cooldown. You can't ask for much better than that.
Literally the best.
Venom bringing out all of the gimmicks right now. Really showing that Kisaragi might not know how to deal with this matchup, but well, you know, even if he does, he's not doing it so well right now. And Venom kind of mocking him at IMO with all these teleports. None of them are safe. None of them are the best idea. Into Black Hole, gets punished. Jumps the SBA. Kisaragi, you know, kind of demanding respect right now. Mashing on the plus frames, though. Gets away with it.
Yeah, very confusing game going on here. I'm not really sure what to say, right? Because
I mean,
Venom's
Kisaragi.
playing crazily. Kisaragi's just kind of trying to keep up.
I'll change that next time. Got a typo in the names. Nice, good forward roll. Again, if you wait, makes it so much easier to deal with.
Yeah, don't guess roll. That's just how you
Nice, good DP. Oh, not DP, the parry. A lot of problems with that parry, but you can make it work, especially out of command dash. There's some interesting ways to use it. DPing off the back hole again. Not the most efficient way to deal with it, but it's working.
Yeah.
Getting hit by the
Very
EX5.
so happy though.
Yeah,
Honestly,
for
we're going to see Venom adapt.
I mean, it's the kind of thing that you
Touch
see when someone's feeling a little bit uncomfortable, right? And I'm going for the lava stage as well, which is a stage that usually flames.
Believe in victory. Battle.
Did he pick the stage there? Probably on random.
Yeah, I'm afraid so, Zane.
Oh, good roll through the fireball. Venom's hit him after black plus frames every time. I wonder what Kisaragi's trying to do.
Honestly, who knows? It could not be.
Oh, tech to throw.
My knowledge isn't exactly the top, so. Lols, that is plus, right? I'm not mistaken.
It definitely is. I mean, I'd say definitely, but I'm like only 99% sure. So.
Yeah, I'm like 99% sure as well, but in the event that I'm wrong, I'm open to it.
Oh! Nothing is super. Maybe it wouldn't have killed.
This can really go either way. Gets hit by the black hole, and well, that's the way it's gonna go.
That is one way to end it.
Kisaragi getting hit by every gimmick in the book, man.
To be Black Hole's such a gimmick, he just definitely has ways to beat it. But it can also just outright stuff like fireballs, misfire and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're not seeing like any misfinder in this matchup from Kisaragi, which is interesting to me. A lot of the time's being spent in B stance. Black hole gets sucked in.
Spent in the corner too, but that's not really ideal.
Being very respectful here, but you know, only so long you can do that.
Venom's just trolling right now.
Nah, that's kind of a thing that Venom can do. Like, now he's trolling.
Yeah.
I called it out in the past one, but Venom and being disrespectful and even a more iconic duo, ending it with the teleport into SSBA. SBA, pardon.
Personnel, kid.
Yeah, nothing personal, man. Well, the villain of the the Granblue scene so far. You know, showing it, bearing his fangs, showing why he's got that title. Venom.
That is why he's Beelzebub.
Completely ripping apart Kisaragi there. That was impressive. You know, albeit a little bit disrespectful, still impressive.
Yeah, I think it's sending a message, let's just put it that way.
Learn your Bubs matchup. What did you do, cynical? I don't know, man.
He killed me. I'm dead.
I've hidden him
Alright.
away in my Discord stream. With that said, who's up next? I
you
believe
want
Bennett's,
Kingstonn
right?
next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go and have a look at losers as well, see how that's running. See if there's any matches getting stuck. Oh no, it's going fast as hell as well.
Yeah. Everything's going pretty well except for that one thing at the bottom.
Yeah,
Like,
I believe
too-
the issue with that was, there you go, see, been reported now. There was a match that was misreported, so they had to wait for me to sort that one out. With that said,
See.
going down to Kingstonn Benners. Two very solid players. Kingstonn, you know, won this event last time. Venom won this
Yeah,
event
won it.
before. Actually, has
Yeah,
he
we got
won this
Gibbs.
event? No, Venom's never won this. He's won all of Gibbs' event. Well, not all of them, but a few of the Gibbs events. He's never won this one.
Are you
Rigged.
sure? I mean,
Yeah, no,
that's
for
where
sure.
he's win.
Because I give people tournament winner roll when they win here, so
Oh yeah, that's an issue I
never
keep
did
track
that.
of. I believe it's Kingstonn won twice or just once. I think twice, right?
Oh no, he won one.
Oh, no,
He came
once.
second
Yeah,
once
he lost to
because
Ferry
yeah.
fighter. Yeah.
He's
Ferry.
also lost to Rixta. Rixta came from losers and took him out as well. So
Yeah,
he's had a
Kingstonn,
lot of second places. very solid Lance player. Let's see, because he was playing Soriz for a while, but then he moved back to Lancelot. But now Lancelot's been nerfed, and all the Lancelot players are crying. You know, somewhat understandably so. So I wonder if he's moved back to Soriz or if he's still playing Lance. That'd be interesting.
Well,
to
Lance
see.
is still a lot stronger than Soriz.
Yeah,
so
for sure. There's no question there.
comparable.
Yeah, I do, but it hasn't been that long. I also do remember all the results from my events buff.
Right, Kingston's in the room.
Nice. They're sitting at the wrong cabs though. I'm kind of trying to signal them over.
See the blue people, blue.
Blue.
Look,
No.
he's like saluting them run away.
Yes, Kingstonn knows. Kingstonn knows. Top tier
Dennis is gonna
attendee.
do.
Nice. Let's get
Right.
this. As you can tell,
Right place.
you know, they're in top 8 for a reason. They know their stuff. Helping onto the right cabs. Beautiful, beautiful. Actually, this isn't top 8, is it? Is top
No,
8
it's not.
winners
Top
semis?
8
Yeah.
winners.
Yeah, this is top 8 of winners.
Yeah. Well,
No, we're not waiting for him. He's watching from Discord stream because there were desyncs.
hi, I'm still here.
Yeah. Sorry for any misunderstandings.
Maybe I should just stand in the room next time. I don't
Maybe.
think I have.
With that said, though, Soriz! If Kingstonn's going back to Soriz, this solves an issue for us. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm aware of the issue.
This is a very big issue. But, you know,
See how it works though.
getting a
It's,
Sawyer.
you know, just because he's playing him doesn't mean he's going to win.
Not just because he's playing him doesn't mean he's going to stick with him in tournament, you know? At the moment, I think he's the best bet for our problem.
I mean, when there's no other possibilities. That's his one of his 2+ frame things.
So, any human in the entire planet know how this matchup's supposed to go?
Soriz punches in the face but gets hit by an axe harder. I think that's...
Get spaced out as well. Nice, SPA. Bonk into the corner. You really have to make this work now, though, because if you get touched, speaking of, you die.
Yep. You don't really get anything. Like, Soriz seems like a pressure character that can't beat pressure.
Yeah, no, he is.
like a really
Because again,
weird
he doesn't
paradox.
have any tools to deal with fireballs. He doesn't have a reversal. So the one thing that the character really should have going for him is pressure, but all of his pressure is kind of structured in a way that ends up pushing the opponent away and not
Yeah, it's all
allowing
just
him to
there.
go for throws and stuff. It's not great. You know, Soriz definitely
the
has
light-
flaws, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to watch a player make it work.
Oh, come on.
Damn. He's made it this far with Soriz, and now Banners is being put on his toes. Because once Soriz is in and he has you in the corner, the pushback's negated quite a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Going into the nappy man mode.
Oh. You don't really see this often.
No,
Oh,
I
you don't
mean,
see Soriz often,
there you
but-
go, nice. Yeah, you don't see Soriz, like, ever. But now we've seen more Soriz than Zeta in top 8 of winners, unironically. But, with that said, you know, we don't see it very often because there's a lot of fundamental issues with Soriz's SBA, but, you know, when you do see it, it's relatively strong.
I mean, you also lose access to your only reversal. That is a big problem, though.
Yeah, for sure.
But,
With that said, though,
right-
really
yeah.
solid pressure coming out so far. You have him in the corner, but now you're getting walked out of the corner.
Stomping out. Yeah. Big scary man stomping at you. What are you going to do? But, sorry, kicked and pushed him right back in. Just punch his way in. Punch,
That,
punch.
unironically, Soriz, the 236L character. And can you do a stomp? Dealing with it relatively easily, but one touch for either player will kill. You really don't want to put Soriz one touch lower, though. Because if you hit him with, like, one small touch, he's just going to get into SSBA. But with that said, Kingstonn taking the first round away from Benners. The first match.
I am shocked.
I mean,
am
I'm not shocked.
honestly.
Kingstonn is a very good Soriz. You know, we heard about it a lot, but it was understandable in the previous match with Lance arguably being, you know, top 2 characters in the game. Why he'd stick with Lance a lot instead of Soriz for tournament. But with Lance being brought down a little bit, you know, there's definitely room for some more experimentation, a little bit more fun.
So, I'm wondering what the
Oh,
answer is,
universal
but- Ooh,
overhead.
It's going to hurt.
Smoking Benners. Goes to the reset. Again, there's one
Not the
thing that I
overhead
will
this
say is that lots of people don't know how to deal with Soriz's setups as well. Because he actually has, like, straight up resets in the corner. that are very hard to deal with, that can lead to like 50-50s, etc.
Oh,
The
yeah,
character
I
has
don't
some
know the
sauce, you know?
details, so-
All the characters in this game have some level of sauce, it's just,
He's just punching his way across the screen.
I mean, that's what you do, you know? Don't have to deal with projectiles if you're in their face. With that said,
Sure.
you're dead.
Oh.
Oh, no, never mind.
Count it.
Should be able to block this and dodge. There you go, nice. Get the punish. Benners.
Dodge both hits, free easy punish.
Likes to no health, but bring it back.
Battle 2.
So yeah, that is a risk with just punching away across the screen. You can get count hit into big
Oh.
damage, especially versus Vas. Oh no, are we dead?
We're getting some lag. This is one of the worst net play stages.
Alright. Both players having a leg test. Still looking a bit choppy, but
I know Benners is in the stream, so let me know if you want a redo at any point, or a connection test, etc. Well, it looks like they might be acknowledging that they're fine now.
oh, Bender's popping up the armor though. That's a bit cheeky. Like create
see it being
space
a
and
little
just
bit
pop the armor before we go back into it.
With that said, though, going for the corner reset. There you go. D36L being used. So you set that up.
Pressure.
Taking the plus
Got
frames,
my-
catches him on the plot. Yeah, there you go. Nice and quick.
Hey, Benners doesn't know that's plus. I think that's the only reasonable explanation there.
I mean, I love this, man. The first time we've gotten to see Soriz in our events period.
I wonder how far he can go.
I mean, Kingston's making it look very convincing so far, but you still got to get past Benners. A very solid player in his own right.
And this round's looking really rough for him. Ooh,
Yeah, looking like it's in Benner's favor right now. I mean, not many people do. A lot of...
Oh, that's a hit.
Punch!
Punch, blocked. Punch! Oh, fireball this time.
And into SSBA. This makes it a lot easier for Soriz to run his offense. Gets a lot of new
So we should
tools.
get
To
in,
be
though.
honest, I don't know enough about Nappy Man mode. I need to look into it. Nice! Can I hit
Honestly, the
confirm?
main thing- Oh, it's gonna hurt.
One more touch will do it, and that's dead. Even I will say that super's pretty cool. Doesn't get the full animation,
this-
though, so that kind of sucks.
No.
Soriz.
Full animation is
Kingstonn.
pretty hype.
I mean, I don't know if we say Soriz, you know. Wow, Soriz taking a match, or was it Kingstonn, you know? Maybe a bit of both. But with that said, Kingstonn showing us Soriz for the first time, and it's looking pretty good. We saw a little bit of lag there, so I hope it wasn't too bad of a set.
Yeah, very good performance there by Kingstonn, showing that Soriz is not completely helpless, as some people might believe, including
Yeah.
myself. I was wrong. But yeah, very good performance. See how far he can go. So next we're going to have Paddu's Svampen.
Oh, really? Nice. That's going to be hype.
So,
Now, Paddu has been complaining a lot about Zeta this patch. This should be interesting.
this patch? I mean, she didn't get anything this patch, did she?
Yeah, she
I mean,
got
she
she got a few things. The most impactful thing is that the quality of life changes to 2-2, and the fact that now you can cancel it reliably from the air,
Okay.
which is it's a pretty big deal. But most of the changes did come in 1.21. But the biggest change in Zeta's favor is actually all the top tiers that used to oppress the living shit out of her getting brought down. Especially the way that characters like Catalina now have to structure their pressure. It plays off a lot better for Zeta and the way that she plays on defense and her defensive tools. Because you have to deal with a lot less pressure resets and obnoxious plus frames now. So it
Right.
definitely helps Zeta out, you know, indirectly.
Yeah, indirect buffs. But everyone else getting hit.
Metera versus Zeta, though. This hype matchup is so hype. It's honestly, when I was a Zeta player, it was my favorite matchup in the game. Not for Zeta, but just to play in general. Both characters are very similar in that they have zoner and anti-zoner tools, and once they run their offense, they're really strong. They don't have the best defense, so it's a really fun
And a lot
matchup,
of their
honestly.
mobility.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of mobility in general.
It, you know, usually ends up with pretty hype matches until one player gets their offense going, in which case it's usually a wash.
Yeah, it just gets... So, obviously you have Zeta's anti-fireball laser that just destroys fireballs, but Metera's high fireball just goes over that. So you can either force trades or just stuff her out a bit sometimes.
Damn.
Oh, lands
The
TK arrow.
loops. This isn't dead, right?
Bends a super. No.
Thank God. Zeta's still alive, but now you have to work your way in, which is going to be a very hard thing to do.
Oh, predicted. Like that's
Medium
air
arrow.
unblockable on
Yeah,
the way up.
on the way up, but on the way down you can air block it.
But you got to predict it because it's
Also,
pretty
the
slow
amount of
startup.
meter gain you get, even on block, is like 22%. Ridiculous.
27.
27 on medium.
Yeah.
Oh,
On block,
damn.
full block.
Nice, great
It's
counter
there.
hit, crouch hit, confirm, pardon. You can only do 2L into 2U on crouching. Like that.
Oh. And
Second time, gets the universal overhead. This isn't a round.
Channel overhead hurt a lot, as we keep saying. or I keep
Into the
saying.
super. Taking the round. That's a Zeta round right there. Both of the
Dutches,
lots of the
basically.
characters in this game can do it. You know, can just completely steal a round in a matter of seconds, but Zeta's definitely one of them up there, you know.
To do
What
it,
about
you need
combos
to
and
have the opponent in a corner.
Yeah,
And
she
Zeta pushes
requires the corner a lot
better than
more.
most.
Yeah, that's true, but she also requires the corner for a lot of her dirt. So, she basically has to take a hit to take you to the corner, and then, once she's got you there,
And
hit you with the setup, and then loop her stuff. But regardless, nice, really good call out there from Paddu. Great awareness on what he's supposed to do in this matchup. Getting caught by the stance there, though.
Oh, matches out. Nice. Jumps back.
Yeah, this is sweet on sweet violence. Paddu was actually talking about it earlier, about how I was seeing the event was going to end up with one of them having to play the other. Some sweet on sweet action.
Well, that's going to happen eventually, guys.
Oh my god, what a
What a
round.
conversion.
Oh, damn. Getting the stank leg into the arrow.
It's reasonable length, but
Believe in victory.
The stank leg has got huge range, but it's very slow compared to certain other firearms. With that said, though, getting right back into it,
it's not
Svampen.
as far as it looks. I think the hitbox is not hitbox. The animation is a bit misleading. The M goes further.
Either way, going back into the round. Doesn't end up getting the punish that time. That's good for Svampen, because otherwise he would have been eating corner pressure. But with that said, Svampen's managed to walk Metera all the way into the corner. Nice 2H. That wasn't possible before the buffs in 1.21.
Ah,
2H changes have really, really helped shift this matchup.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
Oh, see, running under the air fireball, really good option versus Metera's pressure.
I love Zeta, man. Still the best character in this game.
She's pretty good. Not gonna lie. She was like the second one I was thinking of maining, but I ended up going Metera.
Ah, brilliant 2H. Just going to take you all the way to the corner, and then you got to hold low pogo. No, not good for low pogo.
Yeah, you haven't gone for Pogo at all.
Yeah, not at all. Which is like arguably Zeta's biggest strength.
What if there's a reason?
Nice.
I mean,
Gets the setup, gets hit by the overhead.
eat the loops. Safe jump time. Although safe jumps versus Zeta aren't really too strong.
Yeah, no, she has tools to deal with it. But only certain
Oh,
safe
that's-
jumps. Certain safe jumps still smoke it because of the startup of the follow-up. But with that said,
Yeah,
Paddu,
another
now
round.
match point.
Paddu.
Nice! Gets the far heavy, but doesn't end up getting the full conversion. That sucks. Because now you got to play neutral again.
Oh, laser beats the arrow. Rain.
But, you know,
Yeah, I can't speak right now.
overhead arrow. Showing that you can't just freely sit back and do laser. Which, again, is why this matchup's so interesting. Both characters have such, like, obvious and blatant answers to the other's tools.
Yeah.
Other than when they're underneath pressure, at which point they just have to hold it.
You just got to block and hope for the best. Jumps out the corner, nice, but switches sides again.
Oh, what the hell? What a weird TK arrow conversion. Ah, damn it.
Frames.
Svampen being sent to loser's bracket.
That's
Sweet on sweet violence.
Paddu showing, obviously knows the matchup pretty well. No matter if you complain about a character,
Paddu
you probably know
has brilliant matchup knowledge overall. He spends a lot of the time in the lab from what I can tell.
Yeah.
If I have a question,
definitely
he's
helps.
usually the person that I go to first. At this point.
Oh, speaking of time in the lab and matchup knowledge, we have a controversial match coming up here. We have well, not controversial, infamous matchup. There we go.
Rixta Gale, you know. There have been
Yeah, you knew it.
countless there have been countless discussions in the general chat of Hearts of Blazing surrounding Rixta and Gale. But with that said, they're still both of them great personalities, great people to have on the server, and great players. Typically making top 8 in every event.
So, yeah, Gil, if you don't know, dislikes this matchup somewhat, I would say. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I get the hint that he dislikes it a bit.
I mean, I wonder what he thinks about it post-batch. I haven't actually gotten his thoughts on that, but if I'm honest, it hasn't changed that much.
I think the most, maybe Ladiva can now 2U Ferries 2U.
Yes, she can. She can also 2M it, which is a little bit more important. According to Theory of Fighter, it's a little bit more reliable. Ugh.
Oh no, I got another question.
There we go.
I'm still here.
He's still here. Just having desync issues.
I'm watching in all like 200p glory.
I mean, it's supposed to be 720p, but I guess because I'm streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, bandwidth.
I'll
Yeah.
ask C4IQ how he does
more
it,
important
because
one.
he has a
Ferry.
special way of doing it, which seems to avoid that
I
issue
see.
entirely. But with that
It's hidden
said,
Discord tech, as I've heard of.
yeah, who knew? With that said, though, we've
Alright.
got Ladiva Ferry. This could be one of two
This is a
things,
ro-
right? This could be a slaughter or a really close match, depending on how Gil feels on the day.
I think it's going to be a slaughter. It's always a slaughter.
It's not always a slaughter. Gil has brought this one really close quite a few times and has managed to beat a lot of other ferries. I don't think he's ever had the pleasure of beating Rixta, though. I feel like this matchup on a player basis and a character basis is a little bit rough.
Oh, this round could be over. So Gil's not rolling out. He could have rolled out and punished there, hadn't he?
Yeah, it is. So
Ooh,
for
Lariat
us,
catches.
let's drop it after this match.
Alright, Ferry back at full screen though. It's not where you want to be. Gil's got super up, but it doesn't matter too much in this matchup.
Actually, Crest, controversially, they did nerf Ladiva last patch.
Yeah, she got hit harder than Ferry, arguably.
I'm not quite sure about that, because she got, like, a couple of nice
There's a lot of
indirect
hitbox
buffs.
changes.
Yeah, it's not just that, either.
And
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Good reaction to GG, but a little bit too far out, so getting punished for it.
It's not too
Nice,
much for Conor
but
and GG,
not the
despite how it
spacing.
looks.
With that said, round 1 going over to Rick, so we can expect it, but all you have to do is get 1 or 2 correct guesses to the Diva to take this matchup back, you know? But the one thing that Gil really struggles with is the ability to just let it rip, and to concede the fact that not many situations are going to be in your favor in this matchup, but if you do make the correct guess, you can make it count for sure. It's nice to see him looking for GG, but he's not quite sitting at the spacings where you can react to it with Lariat and Super. Just making it look a little bit worse. Yeah, for sure. Especially at those ranges, there's no way you can.
Obviously, I don't know, yeah.
Ah, EX
I mean,
Lariat.
Super-
Again, going for it though, which is what you want to see. Because if you don't go for it, you lose this matchup 100% of the time.
Yeah, guaranteed. You've got to take risks, but blocking the mix-ups, blocking well so far. Good tech. Throws. Is that comment? No, just set up. Very good defense here by Gil.
Yeah, for sure, but you'd need more than defense to win against Ferry.
Yeah, you can't just block your way to win, unfortunately.
Now you're sitting at... Nah, never mind. Just out of Lariat range now. You were sitting at it, but Rixta walking backwards a little bit. This isn't going to work. He's tried doing that a
that's the
few
problem.
times now, but it's a tier 2 projectile, so it straight up beats the projectile info on that super.
So the problem is, right, GG and the Whip have the same, very similar startup
Yeah,
animations.
they do.
So if you're trying to react to one... Oh, don't tell me.
I mean, even if it happens, it's fine. It's a pretty good time. Going back to the lobby for a little intermission.
I will be back in 2 minutes. Gotta go.
No worries.
Sorry.
Oh, Rixta coming in with the DC, not Gale. Unexpected. So there are a few things that could have went on here. It could have been a lobby bug, because there have been a few of those lately. He could have been Virgin Media, because Virgin Media's been very inconsistent lately, but we're going to give him, 5 minutes, like the rules state, to make his presence known, let us know what's going on. If he's not able to return for a little bit longer, I'll see what Gil wants to do, because they could play their match off stream for the following round. But, with any luck, hopefully we don't end up having to disqualify Rixta, especially if it's a Virgin Media outage. Oh, here he is, typing. Just making sure that everyone's chill with what's going on right now. Sorry about the delay, guys.
The word virgin censored. Classic chat.
Yeah, that's very lucky timing. Because if Rixta didn't take the win there, he would have suffered a round loss. A match loss, pardon, on the set. But he won literally just before it happened, so it's 1-0.
I don't know. He DC'd before the windscreen came up, so I think we got to hand that to Gil.
I mean, it said, like, what's finish? That's what it says, isn't it?
Yeah, finished because he's disconnected. But yeah, there's a lot of ISP issues around these days because everyone's online.
So, quick reminder as we're
to Corona.
finishing off our last match before top 8. You know, if you're enjoying these, be sure to check out the server. We run these every week. We are also planning on running a bi-weekly team event after the success of Gibbs one the other day. It was a lot of fun, so I'd love to do those in the future, if I'm honest.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I came third. It was, you know, very unexpected, but very welcome. It helped me boost my confidence, and I managed to go on to rank the next day, go from B1 to S5, so... Happy times with Granblue in general, to be honest.
Throw over here.
Love this
game. To be fair, you was also playing the worst character in the game as well.
Yeah, no, we were playing the worst character in the game, you know? Playing the worst character in the game, we got beaten by Lowain, which is the top tier of the game, you know? Took us out of the tournament 3-0. Clean sweep. And then he did the same to the grand finals as well. Just took another great team out of the game. Playing low tier characters against Lowain. Got swept 3-0. No one's ever seen him before either, Dizzy. But hopefully we'll be seeing Dizzy in our events going forwards, because he's a killer, man. He really is.
It was insane. I've never seen Lowain do that. Still waiting on Rixta here.
Yeah,
is
shouldn't
he
be too much
still
longer.
online, or is he just...
Nah, his power went out, so we should be coming back on now. With that said, though, this gives losers a chance to catch up. I'm actually going to sell match 111 to play on, because there's no need.
Looking losers.
It feels pretty good, Buff. Feels pretty good. Yeah, let's go and have a look at who's been eliminated whilst we wait. If there's any big names.
There's a few I recognise. Galahad's eliminated.
Inahk's out.
Lost to Sunny-chan. Inahk lost to Selyn, Kisaragi.
Yeah, Kisaragi's solid. No surprise there. Oh, Symmetron's out.
Yep, that's another one. Played against them in team tournament, I think. They beat us, I believe.
Oh. Really? Who's been playing?
I don't remember. I have bad memory.
So, I know for a fact that I played against Symmetron as well recently, but I forget who as well. Pretty bad. Yeah. It's pretty bad.
I'm not sure we actually got to him. I think we might have got wiped by someone else.
Yamabiko out of the event. Mito out of the event, damn.
I mean, we're getting pretty far now. We're close to top 8.
Oh, let's see how far Maka made it. Maka made it literally just straight up until Momo.
At least it wasn't 0-2. 1-2.
Yeah, I mean, he started the game relatively recently, and he went from, like, bottom of C to S in, like, a day or two with Jita. So I'm looking forward to seeing Maka grow. Because we need more Jita representatives, for sure.
Oh, we don't. I hate Jita, honestly. I'm not going to lie.
Jita's so slept on. She's so good. I love her. I hate playing against her. She's so
like,
good.
Yeah. I would say she's like almost as good as Gran and Cat, etc. before the nerfs. I mean, it's a controversial opinion, admittedly, but her run speed is just insane. The corner carry is insane. She's just too cute as well. It shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah. Gran but cute. She has a lot of unique positives compared to Gran, though. And a lot of unique negatives as well. You know, you don't have boot, but you do make up for it with Rekka and Rekka frame chaps. You can also go for double medium Rekka combos in the corner. There's a lot of really great stuff going in favor of Jita's favor. People say, though, that she's not top tier because, you know, she's Gran, but worse in a lot of elements. But she combines a lot of the strengths of Gran's, you know, close-up pressure and options with Catalina's mid-range, but slightly, you know, not excelling at it as well as they do. But you combine those two strong characters and their strengths into one character, and you still end up with a very strong character, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Incredibly strong. Her 5H is pretty disgusting as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the best 5Hs in the game.
It's just, they just throw it out all day, every day. Like, just got it on Mac.
Metera plays Nam and Zoe. First thing for the waifus for sure, man.
Okay, it might be the Narmaya then that basically wiped our team.
Oh, really? Because I do remember when I played against Symmetron, he was playing Narmaya.
Admittedly, I don't think I should have lost. You know, just putting that on the record. I should have won that game. But you know, I did lose, so that's what matters in the end. Should we try and get another game in? If
Nah, Rixta's on his way back up. We might as well just have the intermission. It can't hurt that much. With that said, though, I could reveal what we were going to reveal.
now, okay.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Before everyone leaves.
Right, so
Let me know everyone. Okay.
we've been mentioning it quite a lot recently, but there's an event coming up, and I've got a teaser for you guys, so you guys get to see it first. It's being premiered here first. So there you guys go. That's all you're getting so far. Just a little teaser, but more information coming on the 8th of May. We'll have pretty much everything announced there, but I'll give you another little teaser. It's going to be a fully sponsored event with a prize pool, a match arena funded, crowd-funded prize pool to supplement the winners around winnings. But there's going to be some great players. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for the 8th of May to, get everything officially out there, but, I put together a little teaser trailer. Get the hype going.
Yeah, I want to tell you guys more, but I'm not allowed.
Yeah, we're not allowed. It's NDA. With that said, though, Kingstonn, we will be contacting you soon. Because you answer one of our big problems going into that event. With that said, though, Rixta, Gillstolemyride, getting back into the match. Perfect timing as well. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah. As intended.
Yo, Paddu, I'm not going to lie. On the 8th, we are going to be announcing that every day after the 8th, we're going to be releasing a player trailer, or one player, for 16 days until the 24th of May, which is when the entire, player list is going to be known, all 16 characters. Thought of it ahead of time,
Give away more information.
I don't know, bro, that's a pretty hype bit of information. I can't wait to start making the player trailers. There was actually one frame in that teaser that had you in it, Venom. You have to watch it back and see if you can find it.
In the fading in.
With that said, though,
Ooh,
Gil did a pretty... There we go. Oh, weird backdash, though. I was saying that he was doing a really good job, but that backdash has kind of put him back a little bit. This isn't going to work.
Oh, wasn't hit out of it, but he gets punished anyway. Set up time. Good block on the other head.
Hey, thank you, Kingstonn. I appreciate it, man. But Gil is not going to appreciate the whip. Yeah.
Lariat's in, just with some crouching, punished.
Either way.
Backing off to full screen.
Yeah, so let's start coming out for Rixta here. Good DP. That DP's a lot harder to use in situations like that now. With that whole 4 added frames. Yeah, but ended up getting it. Maybe Gil wasn't holding back, but who knows. We'll never know, at least. Nice. Getting the pressure. That's actually a -1 close light, so... Bit of false respect coming out there. Could have mashed it. Which, it's a really risky thing to do with GG sitting underneath you, but...
Yeah.
Now you gotta hold the overheads, because again, Rixta only goes overhead. A little bit underwhelming, but, Rixta taking a very dominant win there.
At least we got to see the grass stage. And that's what's important.
Grass stage only.
It should be the tournament standard.
So,
yeah,
with that said,
takes it 2-0?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm going to quickly release those things publicly because...
Also, for anyone watching at home, every time my J Benji says, with that said, take a drink.
Yeah, that's a little... I don't think to be honest, that's irresponsible. We really shouldn't be encouraging that sort of behavior because they're going to get absolutely wasted,
It was, yeah. A bit risky.
We can't be saying. With that said, though, I've got the tweet live now. Finally. I mean, if we're not getting a little bit wasted, then what's the point?
Yeah, no, that's right. We're just stuck inside all day. We might as well get done.
Yeah, we're in quarantine. I know for a fact that the Metera actually got like completely wasted before the event, which is interesting. Well, he went out in losers round 2, but we don't talk about that.
It could be worse. Not losers round 1.
There's all the links, so if you want to share those around or show anyone about it, then that's everything public. With that said, though, who's going to be our first top 8 match?
Are you doing this on purpose?
Yeah, I am at this point.
Okay, I'm not really sure. I can't tell.
Oh, so damn. Paddu Venom. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Lucis isn't quite caught up yet, but they're close. Ah, Kisaragi being taken out by Svampen. That's pretty rough. But Svampen staying alive. I want to see Zeta, so I'm not going to complain.
So Paddu and Venom on stream?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Hick, that's a direct nod to the Granblue fantasy lore.
So we got Metera Bubs coming up right here.
Yeah, this is going to be really interesting
matchup.
I mean, from my understanding, it was actually Venom that took Paddu and their team out of the team tournament last time.
Oh yeah, it was. Apparently very close,
but there's been a lot of trash being talked, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, Venom's not played a good Metera ever, apparently.
Apparently.
But yeah.
No, I mean,
this
now,
is a very interesting matchup.
I mean, now Paddu has a chance to prove him wrong, you know? Shut his mouth a little bit.
Do it on the biggest stage in Europe, maybe.
Oh, man, that's hype, though.
Yeah.
I'm glad that trailer's out there now. It's been kind of weighing on me for a while, you know?
It's an idea I had. I'm just, taking the credit.
Yeah, no. You came up with the idea for the event, and I was like, yes, I am stealing this. I am making this happen, and I'm going to run it as well as I can.
So my idea, but Jay and Benji has done most of the work so far, so he's been doing a good job. I'm really hyped to see what comes of it. It should be amazing.
I have a basic idea of the playlist already, but yeah. We'll give you more information on May 8th, you know? You're going to have to wait. I'm going to keep everyone blueboard a little bit.
Can we wait?
That's the real question. I mean, I will be honest as well, though. If you guys have Twitch Primes, drop them. Because we are so close to getting the payout from Twitch. And the second that happens, I can just put all of the money into the payout for this event. You know, adds the hype a little bit. But with that said, talking about something hype, Paddu versus Venom. Never seen this matchup. But I'm really interested to see how this one goes. Because both of these players are phenomenal. Both of these players are in a position to win these events, IMO. So and both of these players are playing awkward characters, right? Yeah, tell me, because I have no clue. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so they both got tools to counter the other person's game plan. Bubs has very good fireballs that can shut down Metera's just fireball game, and also teleport and black hole all beats fireballs. But Metera has very good option to deal with Bubs' jumping mix-up. Like, normally he dives down, but Metera's 2H just catches all of that. So you see a game where they don't use either of their usual tools too often.
Yeah, that's interesting to think about. Yeah. I mean, dive kick is still one of the character's best tools, so doesn't surprise me that much. But speaking of, black hole being used, not one of his strongest tools. Venom being very controlling right now. But losing the corner, this isn't what you want to see. What on earth?
What good anti-air?
Something super.
So people try to anti-air her hops with 2H, which is wrong. 2H is too slow.
Depends on the character. Yeah, characters like Zeta. Well, it also depends on the hitbox. But characters like Zeta, Catalina, Gran, characters like that, they can actually 2H her pretty readily. But other characters, especially characters like Bubs with very slow 2Hs, definitely you don't want to be doing it.
Oh, wrong. Doesn't trigger the butterfly. Alright, that's it. Teleports in. Pressure. Black hole. What's the mix up? Oh, catches low.
Nice. Waiting all the way into the end to go for the spot dodge. It's good to see. And that's not in range. They're going to eat a big combo now.
Butterfly. He drops it.
Yeah, doesn't end up popping the second butterfly, which is what I would have expected for the setup.
Gets caught by an EX fireball into the corner. Black hole mix up.
Damn. Venom taking the first one relatively quickly as well.
That drop really cost Paddu there. I mean,
It's hard to tell if that was a drop, because that was an awkward conversion, if you know what I mean. It's not something you
No, definitely a drop. Definitely a drop.
Yeah, for sure. What I'm
this.
saying is, it's not, you know, such a tragic drop. You can understand why it happened. It was a bit of an awkward conversion to make happen.
No, if you just do auto combo into high fireball, it works like 100%. He knows this. It will, yeah.
Either way, going for the double hop there. Doesn't end up getting the safe jump set up though. It's hit by DP. And now you've got to hold this corner.
Safe jump set up, but he went low instead, so we got caught.
Oh, SBA, you can't dodge that in the corner. It's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna be dead. But one more touch will do it.
This could be it.
Oh, drop.
No.
But ends it out anyway with some mashing. This is looking incredibly dominant from Venom right now. Gonna be hard for him to bring this back.
Getting very close rounds.
Oh, whiplash. Goes in favor of Metera though. Has a health lead and a position lead.
Catches low, but no conversion. Hard to land from there.
Oh, nice. What's the butterfly? Anti-air. And it looks like Paddu's in. Yeah, never mind. Gets put into the corner with Black Hole. That right there is one of the more unique and useful uses of Black Hole, is that you can get side switches off of it in combos. Does it warrant it being such a long cooldown? Probably not, but SBA on the throw. This is dead.
That was rough. That was just rough.
Yep. I mean, what's a good way to call out a throw? You know, you throw tech it, right? What if you throw tech with an SBA? I think SBA might win. Maybe.
Yeah, generally.
Or being put down to losers, though. At times.
Oh, he looks so sad.
He does. I mean, I love that, though, so much. Just because he can just kind of go and crouch in corners like a Blair Witch situation. It's one of the better lobby avatars. With that said, Rixta joining in.
Rixta versus Kingstonn.
Yeah, a matchup that we've seen a lot, but this could be the first time that we see the matchup involving Soriz.
He might. I don't know. We'll see if he sticks with Soriz. I'm hoping he does. It'll be so hype.
Sorry about that one, guys. You got like the first 1 second of the teaser again. Enough to wet the whistle.
Build the hype back up.
Yeah. Just play that after every intermission. Why not?
Yeah, just every single game. Why not? Every single round. Let's just play it.
Paddu sitting in the corner, having to contemplate his mistakes, you know? Venom running as fast as he can to get out of the room. But now we got Ferry against Soriz. I have never seen this matchup aside from, you know, just casual streams from Rixta whilst playing in the lobby with him. So this should be interesting.
Really tough for Soriz.
It
seems like it's incredibly tough.
At the same time, if Soriz can get his game plan rolling, he can actually get a win here. Why is it still black? Tap out, tap back in. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I temporarily made you experience blindness.
Oh, my son's out of sync.
Well, 5U there. Dodges the 2U, but this is still not the range that you want to be sitting at. Already managing to put you to full screen. You go back in with 236M, though. Nice adjustment. Blocks the universal overhead. Now you have to hold this corner of Soriz. It should be dead. Nice. Rixta getting that conversion. I've seen him drop it in the past, but it's a rarity.
Can you stop the screen share and start again? Because I think it's desynced.
Yeah, sure. I'll do it in the gap between the rounds. Lots of technical issues going on with the spectator today. It's sad, but regardless, going into the round. We're full screen, which is where Ferry wants to be, but it only takes us 1, 2, 3, 6M to get himself in. The problem is that after Soriz is using his pressure, it kind of naturally pushes Ferry out. So all she's got to do is just sit there and block. But now that you have her in the corner, that situation changes completely.
Yep, plus frames after the 8 for him. That's one of the few.
Universal overhead inside. Oh, no dead. One more touch is going to do it, though. There you go. It's the low. I mean, more than that, he's taking a round off of Rixta. You gotta put mad props on Kingstonn's name right now.
I mean, yeah, he's a very good land stop player. Was expecting to do well, Soriz, but not quite this well.
Nice, good spot dodge. Keeping the pressure up now. Going for the forward roll on the button. Manages to get the universal overhead, but gets mashed out of his turn. Nice, good forward roll.
Now Kingston's in the corner.
Running up, going for the enemy mix-ups. It's going to be overhead 5 times. Never mind, he gets the hit on the first one. I'm telling you guys, just hold up.
Just roll forwards. Roll forwards. No.
Hey, Romanga, thank you for the follow, man. It's appreciated.
Oh, we're activating the mode, but it's going to be rough. What can you do? Oh.
I mean, how the hell did he get the punch in through that? Using the 236M, putting all the way to the corner. One more touch is going to do it, but gets smashed out of the plus frames because of the reset on pressure.
Oh.
Good awareness from Rixta there, but he just bet his life on that.
Yeah, that's a big bet there.
No recovery being added to 236. It's a little bit controversial. You know, being shown.
Yeah,
sorry about the slight delay, guys. I was just restarting the stream for Cynical. With that said, though, nice round start coming out from Kingstonn, taking Rixta all the way to the corner. Getting EXGG'd back into mid-screen, but this isn't actually that bad. Because all it takes is you calling out GG once with 236M and you're back in. But you don't have the best tools to deal with a mix-up, yeah.
And in the corner you go. Well, lunge punch is on cooldown now, so the one tool Soriz does have is gone.
Here comes Nappy Man mode. This makes the SSBA actually makes it so much easier for Kingstonn to deal with this matchup. I'm trying to say, but it doesn't matter when you're getting hit by 2M and dying. But yeah, typically this makes the matchup a lot easier because it increases the amounts of hits that it takes for you to die. But more importantly, you get a lot more access to like neutral skips and run speed, which makes the matchup a lot easier to deal with. But you know, it's gated behind a mechanic that's locked behind 30% health. And a lot of Ferry's hits will kill you from 40%, so...
Yeah, the increased defense doesn't really do much versus supers, especially because of minimum damage.
Yeah, it is one of Rixta. I'll change it, sorry. But I couldn't change it in between the round because I had to restart the stream on Discord.
And eats a mix-up.
Eats a mix-up straight into the 236H. It's going to carry him all the way to the corner now. You know, it's effectively the round.
At full screen.
Nappy Man mode coming in.
Big comeback.
236M. You can't take a single hit. Rixta mixing up the timing there a little bit, but he's in the Matrix. Getting those super punches straight through the 2U, but it's not enough.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Okay, enough of that. Simmer down, you.
What? It wasn't even completely intentional.
So now we have the first the first match of our top 3 locked in. Lord Venom versus Rixta. You know, we've never seen this before in a top 3.
Yeah, these are very rare players.
Very rare players in the top 8. With that said, going down to losers quarterfinals. Go for you another one. We have to wait for our players to report their scores. Actually, I'll do it manually.
You've done enough. There's been another 3 in that last game alone.
I mean, I'll take it. Rixta is score 1, 2.
Yeah, I hope you're not doing shots with that, people.
Yeah, you really shouldn't.
Just a swig of beer is probably
is that how that works? I haven't used that personally. Going down though, who is Paddu's enemy? Who are we waiting for? Sweppy Benners. Okay, so we'll do Kingstonn Svampen, which is going to be a great match. Damn.
Kingstonn.
This is quarters.
Alright.
So we're literally like full on in our top 8 now, which is nice. Every match from here on out.
Svampen's made top 8.
Yeah, for sure. He hasn't attended before. It's his first time in a HLD.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
I went over to the Swedish Discord and brought myself in there. Trying to steal some of the Swedes.
First time?
Yeah, I mean, not a surprise. Svampen's a brilliant player.
Yeah, look, Nordic good players. Like, you don't really consider it as like the forefront of the FGC, but they're definitely showing up in Granblue tournaments.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, Sweden and the Nordic area in general, very strong. The standout areas right now are France, Germany, Sweden, and Finland. And then following that, probably the UK, if I'm honest. But, you know, that's still a lot of standout areas. Granblue has really penetrated a lot of the FGC scene, bringing players from all sorts of different games together, to be honest.
Yeah, you've never really seen this before in any other fighting game, honestly.
I feel like Dragon Ball emulated it a little bit, but not to the same extent.
Not the same, no. That's like, especially the team tournament they held in Japan. If like close to the game launch, they had teams from like all these different communities, and it was like every single game you could think of, pretty much.
I will say though that the French are very elusive. They're mainly PS4 players, and they like to stick to themselves. You know, they practice amongst themselves. They run French events amongst themselves, so it's hard to pry them into the open every now and then. But then a random French player that you've never heard of before will come into a bracket and sweep it. You've got to watch out for him, man.
Yeah. Surprise attacks. I mean, they're hiding the tech for themselves, right? That's what they're doing.
I mean, yeah, it's also just what's better than playing for against people from your own region, you know?
Playing with people in every region, I'd say.
Yeah, but you know, we ain't got rollback, we ain't got crossplay. We've got to take what connections we can get.
That's fair.
But with that said, good round start coming out from Kingstonn. With that said, everyone, trying to, you know, get us back to the match. But with that said, boys, Zeta taking this round back. I mean, I'm doing it intentionally this point. I'm going to try and throw it as many as I can.
I'm not even sure you are.
I definitely am. But, you know, I'm going to... Should I... Okay, let's see. Should I just calm down with the with that said, or should I just go ham? What's your thoughts?
With
Should
that
we test
said,
my
Dennis,
patience? Oh, universal overhead on the Pro Tech. With that said, that's dead.
Alright, I'm not going to comment.
When did Kingstonn pick up this guy? Kingstonn's been playing Soriz since the start, but he was playing Lancelot a lot in events because of the questionable usability of Soriz.
But he's making it work now, that's for sure. That 100 punch buff coming in hot.
You know, 100 damage. It adds up when you hit 50 of them in a round.
Yeah, true. It's like your main tool. Oh, good whip punish there.
Nice. Goes for the high pogo there. That isn't a real safe jump setup, but what Soriz got to disrespect it, you know? No reversal tools.
Literally nothing.
Oh, what a confirm! Ooh. Beautiful stuff. You don't see that very often.
I appreciate that. That was.
I mean, and honestly, you don't see Zetas very often in our events, which is sad. Especially with Zeta being considered in the top 0 characters now. Nice! Gets the second hit of 2U.
Oh, such a good button.
One of the best in the game, honestly. Gets the universal overhead. 100% consistency so far. Went for it twice, got an account hit twice. And fakes the overhead into the low. It's not the round,
oh, no, it's
but...
not round. It doesn't super.
Gets the stance there. Right back to mid-screen.
I think any dash punch can end it. Gotta be scared.
Nice! Great spot dodge. Hot damn. He's supposed to be A. I mean, one more touch can do it.
You can make mistakes.
Let's see if he knows the safe jump setup from this. It's just super jump. It's just dash super jump into jump heavy. Nah, just A likes to go for the ground game instead.
So one chip can do it.
Yeah, I mean, this is... Oh, wow! Just the spot dodge again! Living on a prayer and making it work!
Oh no, he's popped it.
One more touch is still going to do it for either player, though.
Jump laser, getting in.
Oh, gets a low! One more touch didn't do it, but finishes it off with the far M. Jesus Christ, Svampen bringing it back from the brink of death. You literally couldn't have called that any closer.
Did he do it? That was crazy. Absolutely insane comeback right there. Great dodges.
I mean, the spot dodges, yeah, there was only 2 spot dodges, but, you know, obviously Kingstonn didn't want to commit to them that often. You have to make sure they work, but Svampen reacting to near unreactable situations, honestly. Showing us why he's one of the best. Taking him all the way to the corner, gonna get a low pogo. No, he likes to just go straight for the overhead into the throw.
But now comes the pogo mix.
Nice.
Oh, friend trapped.
Here comes the loopable combos.
Up we go. Sweep. Pogo time. 1, 2 high.
And loops.
And round.
Yep, perfect. 7 golden letters, the third one so far. This is exactly what you want to see from...
One earlier.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, pretty...
We'll have to ask the chat. Chat, was it 3 or 4? Either way, it doesn't really matter. Nice good performance coming out so far. Good anti-air. Straight into the corner.
Ooh,
This is where you want to be.
Conversion. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, you don't get to see Soriz anti-airs because he hasn't got the best tools for it. But his reward from them is actually pretty good. He gets a little corner carry and a lot of damage.
Speaking of corner carry damage, though, we
Yeah, I
have
got 3
Zeta
as
on
well,
the screen.
Chris. You know. Either way, against the low pogo. Low pogo is a very hard situation to deal with unless you are a god at fuzzy blocking. But even then, again, fuzzy blocking always has an answer. Mix up timing, Svampen taking the round. Wait, no, the match, Jesus.
Match, yeah.
Not quite in top 3, so a little best of 3. Really dominant
show
from
by
Svampen
Kingstonn.
there. Yeah, and the best Soriz performance we've ever seen so far.
The only Soriz performance,
Yeah,
but
true.
still
The only, but-
comfortably the best. If there was a Soriz, it wouldn't be close still.
Svampen securing his position in loser semis. And yes,
Oh, God.
Paddu and Rixta
They're multiplying.
having a good time.
They're multiplying.
Good to see though. It's good to see some Bob supporters. Alright. Go over to the bracket. Next is going to be Sweppy versus Benners against Paddu.
Is
When
the
they're
match
done.
still not finished?
Now I'm going to go and check out what's going on there.
Been a long set. If they've been playing.
Oh no, they thought they were on stream, so they unfortunately have only just started, so we'll take it over to the stream. How you guys doing? How you liking the event so far? And who's your predictions for the winner of this event? You know, that's probably the best question so far. I'll ask you as well, Sin. Who do you think?
Alright. I'm going to go with Venom, I believe.
I'm gonna go
Do
with
you think
Rixta, but if I'm honest now, I'm
You
gonna
always
go
go.
even further than that. I'm gonna say Svampen. Svampen's gonna take the event.
Oh, that is a bold prediction, though. I mean, it just needs to win a few more games. I can see it, but I don't know. Venom's been playing on form the last few events.
Yeah,
I mean,
Zeta
he always
hype,
played
boys.
well, so
Yeah, he really does. But if I'm honest, I've seen Lord Venom look a little bit shaky in the last couple of events. But Rixta looks as solid as ever. But, you know, also, Svampen, phenomenal player. First time we're seeing him in the event, so. And it's a Zeta, so obviously I'm biased. So
yeah,
I'm
a bit
gonna,
biased.
I'm gonna throw it out there. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing Svampen, hopefully taking this back. Secured himself a spot in the top 3, though.
Yeah, very good. Wait, top 4.
Oh yeah, top 4, this is top 4. These are semis.
Yeah. But still very
You
good
always
showing
forget
for your
because there's
first
only
time, at
like
least.
2 players in losers semis. It makes me forget that it's not losers finals. Very spooky. Oh, new, you're a setup player? I could see that. Like, you like the fast whooshy mix-ups? Zeta's got those.
Yeah, you got the air mobility too.
You're playing a waifu, that's always a plus. Empowers you and the people watching you on stream.
The important things that go into picking a character,
I mean, it is the single most important thing, you know?
Yeah, I can't actually criticize. Like, I had zero interest in this game until I saw the Metera trailer. I was like, that's my main, and this is my new game.
Same situation, but with Zeta. I literally had 0 interest. If not for the
And now
Zeta
we've both
trailer...
dropped the character.
Yeah, wow. If not for the Zeta trailer, these events wouldn't exist, so... Big ups to Arxis and Psy Games.
Anti-games for designing waifus.
Yeah, they did a good job of that. If there's one thing they know, it's how to market their waifus. It might not be on how to publish games, but how to market waifus? Hell yeah, dude.
It's a $1 billion industry.
Waiting for Beatrix,
Like,
that's
not even
fair.
joking.
Honestly, that's fair. Like, everything about Zeta is typically what I'd like more in a character traditionally, but there's something about Beatrix that I really like as well.
I don't know the Granblue girls well enough. Right. Well, Paddu saying Zeta's unironically top 5. I mean, I can see it.
Yeah, no, I believe she is as well. I could agree to it, but I think that it's a little bit too early in the patch to say. But I can definitely see a reality where that's the case.
Honestly, I think Zoe might be there. Like, there's so much room to experiment with her. And she's got good normals. She has decent zoning, kind of. I wouldn't say good, but
Everyone
got
cashing
options there
in.
too.
Hot damn. You have to cash in your stream points, Venom.
yeah, it doesn't count if you don't do it.
Oh, Paddu versus Benners. We've got the results of the match coming in.
That's kind of what I expected, but it's sorted now.
I mean, Sweppy's a really good player as well. I'm not gonna lie. I believe
Of course,
also a
anyone
Swedish
to
player.
get this far is a good player.
Yeah, for sure. But this is another Swedish player that hasn't attended HAB until now.
Well, good showing Venom anyway.
Yeah, Venom is a boomer, unironically. For anyone who doesn't know.
Is he?
Yeah, showing it in the chat. I mean, Hick Warrior, join me. Parading the Zeta player, you know?
Bennett's joined. We're ready to go.
Vaseraga. And we got Paddu in the room as well. Sitting patiently.
Sitting patiently, yeah. He's left his friend Rixta sitting alone.
But there we
It's
go.
so lonely.
Paddu versus Benners. Yeah, I mean, that colour is also really cursed. It looks like he's genuinely dead.
I don't know what they were going for when they're designing this, but I love it.
So, Vaseraga Metera, matchup. Sounds rough as hell for Vaseraga, I'm not going to lie.
It does. Like, he has... Metera has a lot of things to deal with armor, as well as constant projectiles.
Metera
Like,
versus
EX versions of anything would beat it. But Benner's, at least versus me and my Metera, he just runs through me, so... He definitely has a decent matchup knowledge, to say the least.
Yeah, that's the thing
So
about
how he
Benners,
does.
right? Is that his awareness, like, is top tier. Doesn't matter about what character choice he has. His awareness of his character and its matchups is absolutely phenomenal. It's
already
he
sitting
gets
in.
sometimes you can like see he visibly gets flustered in certain matchups, but when he's playing cool and calm and collected, he's a real threat for any character.
But see him charge onto the air fireball straight in the corner.
I mean, we're
And
talking
is,
about this, right? And it looks like it's going to be a perfect. Yep. 4th for 5th
Well,
one.
that's either 4th or 5th.
The jury's still out.
4.5.
But, you know, we're talking about the fact that Banners can make even the worst matchups look pretty winnable. And he shows it to us straight away.
It's only bad until you get in. In which case, it's great, because obviously Metera does not have the defense.
She does not have good defense until she has SBA.
But neither does Vaseraga.
Yeah,
Let's
I mean...
definitely
Well, you know, if it's a character that can win in 2 touches, Vasaraga's definitely it.
Just give me a reverse
Blocks
perfect.
DK arrow, but gets hit by the 3rd overhead. Yeah, reverse perfect.
There you go.
Now there's definitely
5.5.
5. Paddu is such an incredible player, but Benner's able to hold his own in what seems to be a pretty rough matchup, not gonna lie. But
Oh, just take
up arrow, yeah. Denying every single neutral skip that Benner's went for there.
I mean, Benner's tried to charge him without building
Ooh,
the armor
nice.
first, which is a good hit from.
Now showing us the correct way to do it.
Yeah, he's in the corner. This is rough. Metera just bonks on the head a few times. Eats
A lot
his
of
combo.
damage into the armor. Now we're gonna go into Stomp. That isn't gonna work.
No, bad.
That's dead.
He did order the combo though, so...
Benner's going
damage
1-0.
is down, but... Doesn't matter yet.
Honestly,
Well, very quickly.
I've only just processed. Benner just went 1-0. Taking the first match.
That's like 1 minute total. Full
Yeah.
rounds, so.
Granblue best of 3, boys.
believe in victory. Battle
Should be first to 7, honestly.
Yeah. Honestly,
Get into that far.
if we want it to be esports ready, we should do 4 stocks each, just like in Smash, boys.
Oh no, this is going to be...
This could be a perfect.
If there was stun in this game, it would already be over.
But with that
It's
said,
not a
no
perfect.
perfect. Beautiful. And, you know, just as dominant as we just saw Benners take that start of the round. What? That was awkward. We could see the exact same happen with Paddu here. We've seen them perfect each other, you know? Just means Paddu doesn't have to get hit. Well,
Oh, that's what...
gets
was
swatted
it?
out of the sky. Armored stance. Threatening for
He
any
landed
character
that.
in the game, honestly.
Yeah, he landed that like 4 times that round. Hit to the head with a scythe.
I mean, it's a great anti-air,
Yeah.
honestly. And Metera, you know, happens to spend quite a lot of time in the air.
Yeah.
Nice!
Ooh.
Great conversion into the corner, gets the knockdown and the armor. Never mind, because it combo limited early.
It's looking very rough for Paddu here. This is already
Yeah.
set point.
Positional advantage
And in
means
the
so
corner.
much in this matchup. Nice, gets a command
I'm
throw, takes the
starting to
armor.
think This is not Metera favourite.
And, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like all the characters in this game, whilst matchups are a thing, the characters are so effective and so strong even the lowest tier characters in the game. Matches can really go either way regardless of the matchup spread.
Unless it's, you know, Ferry, Ladiva, I thought. Which is controversial, but...
I mean, no. Even that matchup, have you never seen Ferry Fighter versus Rixta? Ferry Fighter won a first to 10 against Rixta not long ago. That matchup is workable as well. It's one of those matchups where you have to make the correct guess, but if you do, the reward's huge.
Oh, no animation on Super. That could cost Paddu here.
But, not if he gets the Pro Tech there. What's the Pro Tech plan? Getting punished instantly.
Nice.
Paddu's keeping himself alive, but he's still at match point.
Battle 3, engage.
Venom's just charging him straight away, not giving time.
Nice, getting the command throw. This is a perfect setup right here.
Paddu doesn't quite
Nice.
No, it's gonna hurt. Oh wait, no, it doesn't.
Jumps all the way out though, gets a short confirm, but more importantly, gets the setup.
And it's not really short confirm, it's a full combo.
Yeah, Metera's, you know.
Oh, tries to weird air clash there, but Venom's still stuck in the corner.
Yeah,
Super's
that was
out.
a bait on the throw, but just supers him. He's not gonna be dead, even though Metera is one of the more swishy characters in the game.
Oh, he'll do it though. Armor's up.
Oh,
Good charge.
nice. Good frame trap. This is going to be dead, right? Vaseraga, one of the more bulky characters in the game. Even with the animation, they should be one-touch for either player. He does have armor available to him as well, so...
Yeah, the butterflies are going to be up.
But,
You're gonna-
Amare is
Oh!
straight out of it. Benner's going ahead to meet Svampen in the loser semis. Oh, damn.
I'm not sure if it's a real setup or just Paddu dashed too far.
I think he might have dashed too far, but either way. I feel like in a situation like that, you should probably have walked back as Metera, because obviously just you walking back puts pressure on Vaseraga to do something a little bit more risky. Even though he did have armor up, that's probably the only reason why you don't elect to go for the setup there. But with that said,
Yeah, but you...
Benners
If you...
coming out, taking the win. Vaseraga, honestly, his performance with Vaseraga makes everyone question, you know, the fidelity of him being called, like, bottom 3.
I mean, you've got a lot of character representatives that do this.
Yeah, for sure. Venom.
It's-
Obviously, if we get Dizzy in here, we'll
Kingstonn.
have Lowain as well. Kingstonn now as well. Damn.
Yeah, so we've got
Everyone's got
we've got the bottom
representation for all the bottom
representation.
characters.
It's like, the only character we don't have representation for is Zeta. It's like,
Which
top
is
tier.
weird. Like, some of the smallest character representation, I know because I'm having to look in EU right now, is for Zeta and Catalina. It's very odd.
Cat, yeah. But, you know, Cat, we've got Deviants coming up and coming player, showing good improvement.
Yeah, for sure.
Did he enter today?
I don't believe so.
I didn't look. No, he didn't enter, no.
There are quite a lot of really solid players who don't attend the events right now. I'm going to work constantly to try and change that, if I'm honest. It's like my #1 goal right now, is to try and
Join
improve
us.
community outreach to get good players in, especially with Gibbs events being done. I think this event has a little bit of a reputation as being a more newcomer-friendly event. But
Really?
we have a lot of newcomer representation and killer representation, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we've got top players here. There's no doubt about that.
But there are so many top players that regularly attend events that aren't attending this right now, you know, for whatever reason. If it's bias against myself, the events, or, you know, just them being busy on Fridays. That's why I'm going to increase my outreach, reach out to them, see what's going on. See if I can't do anything to get them into the events. Try and make these events even more hype for you guys. Because, as ever, the support for these events is amazing. Thank you to Cynical and everyone in the chat for all the support. And, more importantly than that, all the attendees who have made this event run incredibly smoothly.
Yeah, it's easy to... Well, it's not easy to host events, but it's a lot easier when all the players know what to do. They're basically running it themselves, honestly.
I mean, I'll take a little bit of credit, but most of it's to the players.
Obviously, yeah. Obviously, you organise it, all the preparation work, but, you know, you just set it up and they run it themselves once it's going. Like,
Yeah, man. I need to work on the French relations. With that said, 2 members of the society... Yeah, I'm doing it intentionally. Every single start of the round, I'm going to say with that said until the end of time.
okay.
With that said, 2 members of society fighting against each other. It's going to be a hype one. This matchup has always been very explosive, but it used to favour Zeta a lot. With all the changes that have come in, it still favours Zeta, but weirdly, I don't think as much as it used to.
I'll take your judgment on that.
Like, before it used to feel like a 65-70 matchup, but now it feels a little bit closer. More like a 60-40, but, you know, right here, showing off how Banners wins this matchup.
Yeah, when you're stuck in the corner, you're in a bad place.
You get to run your... That's one of the things that you need to remember, is that she can actually cross up most of the follow-ups, including the U follow-up from Stomp. So...
But if you keep stomping, he'll turn around, so...
Yeah. It's a mix-up. But that's why you wait, and then on reaction, you do it to one of his follow-ups. The H follow-up stance.
Ah, I see. Now Venom stuck in the corner, bit of laser pressure. Stomps out mid-screen, lands a hit, armored up, throws, social distancing up in here. Get away from me.
I mean, he has to get close to throw us, so... Not quite sure about that one yet. With that said, nice pressure! Ooh! Ends up going straight back to mid-screen, though. Nothing meaningful came from it.
Approach just missing. Armor's up. Throw to the corner, though.
Nice, gets the safe jump, but no supers available, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's literally pointless to super jump. Safe jump.
Well, at the same time, it also gives you pressure in situations where I don't think a dash up would have. It was nice awareness. Trying to bait out the stance, but gets a mid-skin conversion on the counter hit. Throws her. This is going to be one more touch. And he gets it.
No, just a
Ben is getting the finish. Taking the first match.
Very
convincingly.
Top one here.
Yeah, I mean... Paddu, you're right. Vaseraga only got nerfs. Zeta only got buffs, but... You know, Banners is winning, so...
Yeah. I think they're looking like... I'm saying this as a joke, but it feels like the Japanese balance team are looking at European results before doing the balance changes. Because Bubs getting nothing because Venom's winning all these
Bubs
tournaments.
effectively got nerfed. Vaseraga effectively got nerfed. Lowain effectively got nerfed. They're taking a nice little look at us, bro.
Yeah.
With that... Oh, nice. Coming straight out of the back, getting the throw all the way into the corner, and this is exactly the situation where you want to stand with Svampen and Zeta. Keeping his distance, using the mid-range pokes, keeping Benners honest, but not watching your toes, gets hit by the 2U. That's one of the ways that you get out of that situation. Nice, gets the shoulder charge, this is exactly what you want. Good trade in favor of Benners. Takes the armor, gets the throw, and one more touch is going to do it. We've seen this before.
Good blocking.
Gets hit by the 2M.
Patient blocking, but oh, plus frames.
Yeah. Not looking
It's scary
great.
though, because he can command throw from such a big range. You like never feel safe.
Benners is doing a phenomenal job right now dealing with this matchup. Being incredibly dominant right now.
He looks very comfortable.
We always say it, right? But it doesn't matter what the matchup is for Benners. He'll just run his game plan. Not getting a full conversion. It was a little bit of an awkward situation there for Zeta. But getting low pogo. Benners blocking the full mix-up.
Yeah, so I need to make the most of this.
For sure, you had the positional advantage, but getting hit on your toes again. Nice. Back into the corner. Doesn't get the follow-up. Tried to go over it far out. I probably would have just taken the knockdown and went for low pogo, personally, in that situation.
Oh. Laser does not stop the stomping, but jumps away to safety. Neutral jump. Interesting. Doesn't get a combo, though.
Gets hit by the fireball. Now we're back into neutral. Going for the plus frames, keeping Benners on his toes.
Good jump.
Nice. Gets the throw. Doesn't like to go for the armor, though. Keeps the pressure up instead. And in the command throw, one more touch will do it. Mash, is that dead? No, one more touch will do it. Is he going to get it? Yes, gets it with the third 2L. One of Zeta's best buttons.
Keeping it safe.
Yeah.
Keeping it tight. Super safe. Oh, just slight tap to the face.
246HH. No, 214HH button. But Ben is getting a brilliant neutral jump. He's been doing, like, not many of the neutral jumps have actually resulted in a hit. I've seen, like, maybe 2 or 3. But just doing them keeps Zeta on her toes all the time to not have to go for Beast Cannon neutral.
Yeah, it's definitely keep the opponent aware, make them think more options.
Nice.
Oh, good answer to the parry. No, no.
Good punish as well. Nice, good anti-air. No conversion though, you can only convert off of that with close aim, I feel. But gets the overheads. This should be dead if he gets the conversion. Going for double spear into super, there we go. Brilliant conversion. Svampen. Fighting for the other side of society. Bring it back to 1-1.
Pretty close to going out, but yeah.
Yeah, bringing it back.
Takes a round.
I mean, I'm happy. I mean, I love Bennis. I love Bennis to the moon. I always support him. I'm always like rooting for him. But I'm sorry, man. It's Zeta. It's Zeta at tournament point.
Time for Bros for Hose.
I mean, I don't remember ever signing up to that indoctrination. But, you know, even if I did, I think Zeta might end up taking precedence regardless. There are some things that are too important, you know?
Oh, we're seeing more lasers this time. We didn't really see it much the first game. So I think it's a better option right now.
Nice, getting the JU. But loses pressure there. Interesting match from Svampen working out. I mean, I guess in situations like that, where you're +1 or even on block with Vaseraga, a character like Zeta with a 5-frame jab can mash you out. Good awareness from Svampen, to be honest. Nice, good air to air, that's dead. No, it's not. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong health bar. Into the corner, though. Yeah, right? Just a casual 8,000 damage. And speaking of 8,000 damage...
Yep. Don't want to get hit by Vass. He hurts.
He really does.
Big blood isn't just for show. The big scythe. It kills you. Especially in a corner.
We're now at match point, though. If Bennis can take another round, he wins the entire set. Nice, good reset. Gets 2L into close M. And gets the frame trap with 2L into close M. Gonna loop the combo. Oh no, drops it. Didn't convert.
Oh, no. Resets.
Yeah, we call them resets because he got the hit, you know? And that's dead. Beautiful conversion once again. You don't get to see that very often. That's absolutely gorgeous. Nah, he got hit with the fireball, right?
Oh.
Like, didn't get hit, but you had to block it.
Yeah. That's cool.
Svampen keeping the tournament dream alive right now. Phenomenal job from both players, but these air-to-airs have really done a lot of work. Wow. What a reaction to the scramble.
Wonderful play here by Svampen. Oh, Ben is just mashing out. He doesn't want to eat the mix-ups.
Oh, wow. Gets the JL as well. Not much reward coming out from it, but now that we're back to neutral, this could be rough. Gets the anti-air. That's going to hurt. Oh, doesn't get the knockdown with 2M, though.
One more hit can end it here by Bennis.
Shoulder charge. Literally any hit will do it now. Tournament life on the line. Nice! Brilliant SBA reaction. SSBA, pardon. This isn't going to kill, though, so it's going to be one touch for either player. But you do get a safe jump set up off of this.
Good awareness there by Svampen, realising the plus frames and what Bennis was trying to do with them.
Using the only reversal tool that you have available to you. Universal overhead coming out and getting punished by Beam. No idea what that was about, but... And it's losing the event because of it.
That's a really rough way to lose.
Svampen, making my dreams come true, joining the top 3.
Nice. Highlight there, Bennis, then. That was a great performance.
Yeah, brilliant play from Bennis.
Clutching it.
Great match in general, but yeah. Svampen and Zeta, keeping my dreams alive.
Is she going to do it?
I mean,
sorry, I don't know.
Just go with the characters. It's easier.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
There you go. Svampen taking the win. Now we have to go back up to winners finals, which is Lord Venom against Rixta. Going to be a best of 5 set because it's our first top 3 match. And what's your prediction, chat? Obviously, Cynical, you can give me your thoughts as well.
I mean, I've already given you my prediction of who wins the tournament.
Yeah, alright. I guess that's enough of an indictment. With that said, Lord Venom can get his title back now. Seeing as he's in top 3 again.
Are they
put
both
the
in the
respect
room?
back on his name? Nah, neither of them are in the room.
Okay. I don't have enough pixel to read who is in the room.
Oh no, Rixta is in the room. He's hiding underneath Bennis.
Oh.
Camouflaged. One of the advantages to being Bob, you know? Small hitbox.
Oh god, now you want to be a Charlotte when I'm sad.
I feel like that's a vibe check. A lot of people can, you know, agree with.
But we haven't seen much Charlotte, well, any Charlotte today. I mean, there's definitely some in the bracket, but...
Yeah, Sanya-chan made it quite far, for example. But that's another thing, like, all of the good Charlottas don't tend to play in the event. We have Sanya-chan, who's basically the most consistent attendee for us. But there are players like Space, and there's another one. I actually have a notepad with their name. Get that up.
Yes, Base I've only seen in like one event, the Dutch event. He's a Dutch player. Hasn't really gone to many Granblue events, but when he did go, he beat Rixta, which was quite a shock.
Gengian apparently is another brilliant Charlotte player, but we don't get to see much of them. Dan.
Ferry versus Beelzebub.
There was no Zoe on stream today, no. Not a single one, actually, thinking about it. Spooky.
I blame Paddu.
I don't think you can necessarily blame
Paddu's
Paddu, but...
I mean, he won the first time when he played the Zoe, so, you know.
That's true.
Got a higher win rate with anyone else. Right, with that said, we're into the game.
Nice.
Ooh, straight away.
Thank you for picking it up for me, man. I almost forgot.
I know, I'm here for you.
Nice
Black
support
Hole
coming up from the players, yeah. I mean, he got EX Whip, but didn't do anything with it, really. But now he's in the corner. Has to hold this Venom pressure. But right there, you see the issue with Bubs, right? Doesn't have the best pressure, doesn't have the best run speed, so doesn't end up keeping the pressure up there.
All his abilities are on cooldown. He will use them all.
Yeah, but it was obvious that he'd have to go for a pressure reset as a result of that. And Rixta just ready, calls it out.
Yeah.
Now, get ready to hold 4 overheads. Ah, it goes low! He knows Venom knows he only goes overhead, bro. This is... We're now on Yumi level.
Deep level mind games.
Yeah.
We got the real Yomi here.
Yeah. It's Yomi hours, boys. And pulls him into the SBA. This isn't dead, right?
No, not even close.
That's the nice. Keeping himself safe. Doesn't end up getting the EX whip there,
Whip's on
though.
cooldown now.
Nice! Really early DP to call out the dive kick. That wasn't even reaction, that was just a cooldown.
Yeah, it had to be a guess. Venom can bait up by neutral jumping, I believe.
Yeah, for sure. But again, it was more of a call out.
But yeah, we'll see if Venom
Nice! Good DP on the JU as well.
Yeah, he's doing it as soon as he sees Venom go in the air, I believe.
I believe he's just throwing it out preemptively, I'm not going to lie. But it doesn't really matter, the result's the same. Getting the anti-airs.
Yeah.
Not letting Venom take care of the sky, which is really where he wants to be. 3rd time in a row.
Yeah.
Rixta in complete control right now. I mean, unironically, the reason why people in Japan were putting Bubs as bottom 1 in the game was because of a new tech developed where Ferry's literally just spammed 63M constantly to completely control the sky.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That's unironically why Bubs ended up bottom 1, according to a lot of the JP players. Oh, I need to swap the names. My bad.
Venom's definitely not having it, just best in the air this game. Good dodge there by Rixta. Not eating the EX arrows.
Nice. Jumps nice and preemptively. That wasn't EX Black Hole though, so didn't end up getting pulled in. I'm really loving the whip, the jump whip from Rixta, cancelling it with the JL to fastfall. But the round's over. Lord Venom evening it up.
Ooh. Felt like he didn't do that much damage, but he was slowly wearing Rixta down.
Honestly, look at the little bunny ref in the back. That's what's taking my attention. Getting the EXTP though, I should be concentrating on the match a little bit more. 63M getting stuffed by EX Black Hole, that's not the answer.
Oh, didn't know that happened. Interesting. DP still
Yeah, like
out.
the clash level on Black Hole isn't necessarily bad, but there are just ways to completely avoid the Black Hole itself.
Yeah.
Oh wow, ends up blocking GG. It looked like he was out of it there. Unfortunate. Blocks the Black Hole, but doesn't get punished for it. Chuyu gets the knockdown.
One yet. Can be
Nice. Great DP. That one was actually on reaction, I feel. But doesn't really matter. Same result. Gets the 2U. Gets the jump in. No conversion, though. Wasn't expecting that to hit, understandably. Getting hit by the Black Hole. No conversion.
Yeah, stray hits here. Need one. Trying to make... Able to make most of them.
Rixta's playing a lot more, like, less reaction and more call-out based in this set. Usually Rixta's very patient and kind of waits. But he's understanding that if he does that, Venom gets to play his game plan a little bit more and lands on the offense. Rixta taking the first match.
I'm not sure what Venom did there. He just dived straight into the path of the ball and then threw an EX fireball. Just ate it.
Venom isn't getting predictable so much as Ferry has answers to all of Venom's stuff. And he's getting the guesses right almost every time. Like, for example, every time that Venom jumps, it's a guess. Right? It's a 50-50. But so far, Rixta's getting it every time. That was just a bad situation there. Bad setup. No meaty. Universal overhead, not getting punished. But with that said, Ferry's in the corner now, so...
Oh, lands hit, but there's no conversion.
Oh, 2 used the black hole. Nice. Good adaptation. GG knocking him out of EX dive kick. But the VP into the teleport into SBA.
That's going to take it, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so.
Close, but yeah.
That was unexpected. It was looking
Venom's
like
taken ready.
Rixta had complete control of that set, and then just like that,
The Venom
over.
Ferry got touched. It's been quite misleading. Like, it looks pretty Ferry-sided, but...
Oh, lands on GG. This is happening way too much. Getting hit by random neutral hits. Getting a lot of RPS guesses right with the DPs at the moment, though, which is good.
Oh, that's a good answer this way. You can't jump through that.
Hits out the
Is he
DP,
gonna
and now he gets the
corner
corner combo.
Doesn't use a 2-2.
Oh, never mind, you're in the corner now, and you gotta hold the GG. Never mind, it went off screen. Just a millimeter from being in. Sad times. Black hole gets hit by it. This is gonna hurt. This isn't dead, but one more touch will do it.
Just gonna teleport in. No.
Ah, run up
Just
DP.
runs up DP. Ooh, no
Oh,
punish
that's
there.
blocked. And punished. Venom, evening it up.
2-0 Venom. What was it? Wait.
That's 1-1.
Ah,
What are you on about? Yeah, I'll be
I mean,
guessing
that's
myself
only a
there
good
for a
memory.
second. Oh, nice. Brilliant conversion. Into the corner. Gets the EX dive kick. Again, very awkward to get any conversions off of far hits like that.
Yeah.
Brilliant adaptation from Venom. Taking the start of the round very convincingly so far. Rixta bringing it back to mid-screen though. Back into the corner just as quickly. This matchup is all over the place. Yeah, GG not anti-airing him again. Gets the overhead. This is going to be a big damage combo into the setup.
Alright, here we go. Wall bounce.
Like GG. Gets hit by it. What is Svampen doing? He's getting caught by like every awkward GG and every Momo. Ooh. Just kind of
I'm not really
eating
sure,
them.
honestly.
Never am I, but there's going to be some sort of adaptation that I'm not aware of that's just not panning out for him.
It gets a hard knockdown though. Teleports in.
Ooh,
Black hole.
damn. Gets the
Lands
corner
it.
conversion. Knockdown into the safe jump. Throws the GG call. Not sure why GG was the answer there.
Must have been a misinput, I believe, but...
Nice.
Approaching him. Oh.
Charge dive kick. He charged it to try and bait out the 63H there, but takes the round very convincingly.
Yeah, Betty got touched. Very.
I mean, like at the start of the round, right? He's adapted really well. As long as he doesn't keep on getting hit by random GGs.
Oh. Yeah, that's not the time.
As I'm saying it, he gets hit by it.
But yeah, he's doing well.
Very well. Gets hit by the
Ooh.
anti-air.
Good answer.
Dive
Very
kick
good
there.
answer.
Yeah. No super available for Venom, but it is available for Rixta. We might see a Momo call here soon.
Oh, that was unsafe. Rixta just missed his punish there.
Nice, gets the throw off the teleport setup.
Let's mix up.
Black hole just blocking it, being very patient. DP, get off of me.
Yeah. DP's been on point this game for both players, honestly.
Oh, nice, gets the pull. This time walks back, opting not to risk the DP because we've seen Venom being very willing to go for those so far.
Trying to bait something there.
Nice, 63 H, knocks him out of the sky.
It's fireball plus range, teleports in. Black hole, mix up.
Black.
Take it
Oh,
through.
wow. How many of us blocked that? I thought that teleport would have been in the front for sure. Yeah, here comes the anime mix-up. Overhead gets DP'd.
Nope, no mix up. DP. Ooh, press the button.
Air to air with the dive kick again. Second time we've seen that. Venom taking another win.
He's on point right now.
This is a first of 3, so Venom not quite over yet.
Believe in victory.
But, you know, very good form to both Venom. That's the first one. Wins the next two, bringing it back.
Nice. Good
Ooh,
jump in.
jumps over.
But the DP. Venom is being so on point with the RPS right now.
No, both players have landed like every DP, I swear.
Good
Like,
awareness of when to
blocking
use them.
on the-
Ooh, forward rolls predicting a DP there, but I'm pretty sure that would have got smoked by the late active frames
Yeah,
of DP anyway, so.
Yeah, it hits both sides as well.
What is this? This is Winners Finals with Bubs. Yeah, co-commentary. Myself and Cynical.
Right.
Ah, nice. GG setup? No? Ends up blocking.
Good answer.
He's a little bit too far away. Oh. Is Rix's power just run out again? Because if he has, he forfeits a loss.
All Venoms.
This could be Rix's saving grace, because, you know, we could see he's getting hit by that SBA.
Oh no, who's gone?
We'll see momentarily. And the rules are very clear. Lord Venom is going to have to take a loss here. Even get back up to 2-2.
Hey,
glad to have you, Fix. You joined just as DC comes in, which, you know, is rare, but it happens, especially in online events.
There's a problem with Venom's internet. He says he's had a lot of problems playing with Rixta before.
I mean, it's just in general.
He's had problems.
Yeah, Venom's internet drops sometimes.
Definitely not ideal for an online tournament. But he still plays society despite that, so. Gotta wonder though, how will this affect his mentality going into the final game?
What keeps on happening is that his internet isn't dropping, but I believe it's having a big enough blip to kick him from the lobby.
Ah.
But with that said, Venom's going to be coming back. It's a bit sad when situations like this happen, and we rarely have to deal with them on HAB, but when we do have very clear rules stating what happens in these situations. Rixta taking a win. Evening it up to 2-2. I mean, we were about to see him die to an SBA there, which is the sad part, but we still had another round to go, so.
Rixta with the DDoS tech. But yeah, it's been a good tournament so far. Had some pipe sets.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, Deviants, I think anyone would be tilted as hell. We saw Rixta DCing earlier, but it didn't cost him a match. If Venom can come back from this now and take the win, you know, nice.
It'll make it all the sweeter.
Yeah, it really will. There can be nothing sweeter than coming back from pretty much being robbed of a match and taking the win. I mean, me and Rixta are just running around patiently right now. Wow, impatiently, let's be honest. That's what us running around signals. But Venom is back on his way, so should see him very shortly.
Alright, and the winner of this has to face Svampen. No, not
Okay,
Svampen.
and Army, thank you for the follow, man. It's appreciated. I mean, I'm not going to lie, the viewership for this event so far has been solidly above 100. We've gained quite a few followers. We broke not only 500 followers today, but 10k total views on the channel as well. So, huge thank you to everyone supporting the stream. It means a hell of a lot. More than you can know.
Making it big time.
Here we go. Venom and Rixta getting back into it.
Alright, so it's 2-2 now after that DC. Unfortunate, but...
Unfortunate, but it is the reality of the situation. Deviants, are you, like, following and unfollowing constantly? Because I swear I thanked you for the follow, like, at least 3 times.
I don't think that works if you do that.
Will you be co-casting this game more often? I mean, if you check out if you type !YouTube, there are VODs to events. I've been running them weekly since the start of the game on PS4. But yeah, every week on Fridays, man. !schedules will let you know all the details on the event. Join the server if you're interested in watching these and being notified of when they're coming up.
With that said, though, Venom is taking this round very well.
I love that. I might try and like make that an actual thing. Print some t-shirts of it, you know?
You got your catchphrase. Oh, with DP there. What
with that said, Black Hole into back throw, name a more iconic duo.
Ladiva, Ferry, and 8-2 matchups.
Okay, we're not going to get into that right now. Come on. We have to have a little bit of restraint. Rixta has a positional advantage, but has a lack of health right now. Getting hit, that's really unfortunate. Is he going to get the full conversion? Yeah, that's the round. That was unfortunate as hell. Rixta, I believe, had the right read, but just slowly flopped right into the hitbox of that Black Hole. Unfortunate timing.
Black Hole's bad for your health. Don't jump into them, kids.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that like will cause unimaginable amounts of pain. But luckily, in reality, it's unlikely that we're going to walk into black holes because we're sitting at home playing video games. Let's go, boys.
Never know.
Never know. Oh, if that converted, that would have been OD.
That would have been good, like. That would have been.
Oh, so we can go for conversions. Again, Bubs really struggles to confirm from far hits, so... It was nice to see the awareness that he wasn't going to get anything from that, instead of spending EX 214 for nothing.
for sure. Oh, Rixta just jumped there.
Has the health lead. Oh, gets hit low, finally. The success rate for GG pulls has been like next to 0 for Rixta so far. But
This hurts.
one more touch will do it.
This is what a zoner needs. It needs 50% damage.
Oh, gets hit by Black Hole, and that's it.
It's gonna end it.
Venom. 2-3. Gonna slap, you know, Ferry with a nice quick Genki Dama to the face. Add insult to injury, you're already one hit. And finish. Venom taking a very sweet victory after the DC.
Yeah, arguably winning, well, basically winning 3-1 there. Very good performance by him.
We don't talk about that. But
Yeah,
Rixta,
but, I mean-
really solid player, but every single GG pull into, whip pull into GG resulted in him being DP'd or just the pressure not really landing. It's unfortunate. Venom adapting
Yeah,
very well
Venom-
to it.
Venom's DP's in particular are just 100%, I think. Like,
Yeah, he
maybe
just
there was
gets his
one
right.
miss, but
It's part of the game.
like, he threw out a lot of DPs and they all landed. It's actually insane that happened.
Next up, we're going to have Rixta against Svampen, which is going to be really
Right.
interesting. Is this matchup, I know that Rixta has expressed, you know, discomfort in the past.
I was gonna say because obviously Zeta adds all the air options. It can definitely be helpful for dealing with Ferry's just whip spam.
Yeah, I mean, but the second you're underneath low pogo, especially with the DP changes now, it's really hard to deal with. And with Zeta 2M being so good now, it's a really good effective tool to beat out, like, Ferry 2U and 2M.
Alright.
Zeta definitely has some tools to make this matchup work, but it's a lot of guesswork in neutral, right? Every single jump, similar to Venom and Bubs, is a guess. Are they going to jump and do nothing, or are they going to jump and do spear? The neutral interactions are really interesting, but obviously, with the DP being angled the way that it is from Ferry, there are ways to deal with it, but if the Zeta baits it, floats in the air, and responds to the DP with spear, you end up underneath her pressure, which is the opposite of what you want in this matchup. So, we'll see how these players interact with each other. Not really. Like, her air-to-air isn't bad with JL and JM, but JL's a little bit finicky. Her JM air-to-airs aren't bad at certain distances, though. But, like, if there's a character that you don't really want to try and fight air-to-air, it's Zeta. Because her confirms some of the best in the game from the air.
Stick to the plan, everyone.
Yeah, most characters can't confirm from the air at all in air to airs, but
Yeah, a lot of characters can't do anything. Ferry can, if she has GG set up or Momo set up, but not always the
Ooh,
case.
just bumped in the
Nice,
head by GG.
getting locked in by GG there. And yeah, that's one of the things about this matchup. The one thing that Zeta really has to be looking for in neutral, other than just whiff punishing with 2M, is the EX Spear on GG cores. But if you're getting caught jumping by GG, it covers a really nice air hitbox.
speaking of GD,
DP,
that's
yeah.
nuts.
Use 63M there. 63M has such little recovery that you can basically throw it out for free to predict a throw. No, to predict a jump at that distance. But it's very unlikely you'll eat a punish unless they were already going to react to, like, GG or something with EX Spear. Nice. Gets the 2H. No conversion there because it was a little bit awkward. And now you have to have the Momo. Here comes GG. Nice. Uses EX Spear but gets jabbed into the...
No.
Honestly. Good answer from Svampen, but getting put right back in his place. Spear has recovery, man. If he did the follow-ups to Spear, he would have won that situation. Weirdly.
Yeah. Obviously, that's risky though because you
Yeah,
make
for
yourself
sure.
punishable.
Nice, there we go, talking about it earlier. Jump into Spear. But misses the throw because of the hit stun. Yeah, he was expecting it to be blocked, I assume. But regardless, it's in the corner now. Has no ways to deal with +3. Off of the close heavy. Again, 63M being thrown out predictively. But gets the jump with 63H. Now you got to take the anime mix up.
Mix up time.
Overhead.
We anime now.
And he gets it.
Gets it twice, but no huge conversion.
3 times. Telling you boys, just hold back.
Well, that was quick.
I mean, it's Ferry versus Zeta, right? It's going to be quick regardless of which way it goes.
And beautiful.
Ain't nobody going to be zoning in this
Well,
matchup.
I'm slightly jealous.
Zeta doesn't have the
thought it might
best
be,
tools.
you know, more
Believe in victory.
jockeying around position at like mid range.
Yeah, but the thing
No.
is that, like, Zeta, basically her entire plan is to try and skip neutral. And any hit is going to result in her using Spear to try and skip the neutral interactions. And any hit that Ferry's going to get is going to be pulled into GG. Because, obviously, Zeta does not have the best defense in the game. And she has to hold a lot of the mix-ups from GG.
Unlucky
Oh,
anti-edge.
nice.
Yeah,
Punishes
good
the bad
awareness
spear.
by Rixta.
Wow. Abari ends up working out, gets the knockdown. Here comes low pogo. The thing is about Svampen is that he keeps low pogo very short. He doesn't tend to go for the follow-up JUs very often. But, you know, it's all layers to the mix-up. It's all about conditioning and understanding. All of your options with that said. Oh, nice. Goes for the forward roll. Doesn't end up getting the punish, though. Thank you for the follow, for the host, Paddu Gill. And gets hit by the third overhead. I'm telling you, boys, just hold back.
Yeah, we're not lying here, people. Like, high is what he's going to go. Unless your name is Venom.
I mean, again, he knows that Venom has played a lot against him, so he has an understanding that he's usually going to go high. So he slapped him with that 2U. And at the end of the day, it is still a mix-up. You can't guess right all the time, but see people get hit so consistently by the high.
The load does deal more damage though when it does land.
Yeah, for sure. So. If it depends on what the starter is. If it's 2L, not necessarily, but if you get that 2U starter, it's nasty. Thank you for the follow, man. Ah, no confirm. Almost gets it, though. But now you got to hold the enemy mix-ups, and this is looking very dangerous. It's first to 3, so this isn't the end of it, but Rixta taking the second round.
Looks like your tournament pick might be struggling here.
Yeah, I mean, you heard me say it initially. I think that Rixta's going to win. But I want Svampen to win.
Anti-OS setup.
I want Svampen to win. All right. I've got that OS unlocked, but I still want Svampen to win. Taking his time, waiting before hitting that rematch button. Gotta try and collect himself.
Cool down. Think about your options. What went wrong? What can you do differently?
This matchup isn't the best, Crest, but Zeta definitely can win it. Again, not many matchups in this game get much worse than 60-40, 65-40, 35, pardon. And especially with a character like Zeta, where if you get a neutral hit like this, you can end up converting it into like loopable pressure and combos that are really screwed up for Ferry. It's just about getting that lead and holding on to it. Nice, great confirm.
Second time. Missed it the first time, it lands it second.
Gets DP through the frame trap though, now we're back to neutral. Nice! Brilliant anti-air. Not seen that before. I think Close Aim would have converted that again, but it doesn't really matter. The interesting thing about Zeta 2U is that after 2U, you can obviously special cancel, so it's kind of like an RPS. If she's just going to do nothing, or if she's going to go into the spear.
Svampen dropped game-winning combo right there.
Oh, damn dead.
It is going to regret it.
Yeah, so many resets here coming into his pressure that Rixta's just basically calling them out for free with reversal options, which, you know, already has plenty of. I feel like, honestly, Svampen, once he gets a situation like that, he needs to do low pogo, and then instead of resetting pressure, he should just take mid-range, because, unironically, at certain ranges, Ferry doesn't have the best Abari buttons in the game. Farlight being relatively inconsistent and the other buttons being slow means that you can sit at 2M range pretty comfortably as Zeta.
What about 2U?
2U, you can obviously beat that out, and if you block, you can punish it with Farlight, because Zeta's Farlight is really good.
Oh, really? I didn't know that was punishable.
Yeah, it's -8, right? And Zeta's 7-frame Farlight.
Wow, that's really that's big for the matchup, I think.
Yeah,
but very
I mean,
good anti-air.
This matchup's still rough, no matter how you look at it, but if you get the momentum going, which we're seeing now, can he get the full conversion? No, damn. No. But gets the universal overhead. Oh. This could be it.
Reset.
Is he going to get the full conversion? He is indeed. Svampen finally putting himself back on the board, showing signs of life, and taking Rixta for a run.
Doesn't drop the combo when it matters most.
Yeah, he really has. But, you know, doing it where it matters, and it really matters now. You're going to have to keep it up, because he's got a long hill to climb right now. Not the round start that you want, getting counter hit by 5H into the whip.
But good roll out.
Yeah. Brilliant answer to it.
And another poke. Good confirm. In the corner.
In the corner. You're resetting your pressure too much. You're going to get reversaled, man.
Just no, another one.
Sit in mid-range. Use 2M. There's not much that I can do about it. There's not much that I can do about it, pardon.
Right.
Nice. Good adaptation. Air to airs. Gets the knockdown. Instead of setting... Yeah, I honestly think that you should just be going for the knockdown there and taking low pogo. But regardless, getting hit here is going to hurt, but it's not going to be dead. You're going to have one more chance to get out of this situation.
But GD's going to be up.
Oh, nice. Gets out of the situation, takes the round back. Svampen putting himself on the board with the best ender in the game.
I get to see it this time. In 240p glory.
Hey, the stream gets it in 1080p 60 FPS, man. It's a sacrifice we're going to have to make.
I think you should, you know, switch it around.
Yeah, give them a nice 240p waifu stance.
Yeah, I'm the one, you know, spending my time here.
Hey, they're giving us their time as well.
That's fair. That's fair.
Believe in victory. Battle.
Yeah, it's
love
something
this
in general. With Streampuff coming from Street Fighter, he has expressed it before, but he tends to go for throw. It attacks too many times.
Ooh, jumping lands this time. Here comes GG. What's the mix up? Throw. This hurts. I mean, all the GG mix
Gets the
hurt.
full
Have another
conversion,
one.
gets hit by the 2L into the next, GG.
This is a Ferry round. Here
Yeah.
comes Super.
I mean, it's Lupa
This doesn't
Loki at the
kill-
end of the day. This does kill, right? No, it doesn't. So
I don't know,
scaled. Hot
it's
damn.
scaling. It drops a combo. No GD setup to follow.
Yeah, that's an insurmountable hill to climb, and now you're at tournament point. You lose this
Again.
round, you're out of the tournament.
But Svampen was the last game. Brought 2 games back. 2 rounds back.
We've seen it, and, you know, I can hope. Try and keep my hopes alive. Svampen being a lot more, you know, slow, a lot more respectful this time. Waiting for Rixta to make a mistake. Speaking of,
Good.
wow, run up gets the
It's
throw.
in. Here comes jump.
Doesn't go for the low pogo, but again, sitting at the medium range and up, runs forwards, gets caught with the 2-year.
Oh, neither player committed to anything there. Both escape. Oh no, DP, that hurts. In the corner, hard knockdown. Good tech.
Nice.
And
Calling out the reset pressure there. Again, Zeta doesn't have many ways to deal with the +3, but if you're noticing that he's just consistently resetting pressure, you can go for your Firelight. Your close slide, pardon. You know, much faster buttons than Ferry has at her disposal.
Fricks is one touch
63,
upon
yeah.
Comes a bit chip.
One touch is going to do
Why
it.
not?
Let's see how he gets it.
GG on
Svampen
you.
manages
Doesn't
to
quite
get out of
reach.
the
Oh, it does
pressure.
reach.
You're now at
More
chip
chip.
point.
What?
Nice! Gets the punish
Oh,
instead.
jumps on the DP.
This is an awkward conversion. Gets
Don't
it.
drop it.
He drops the knockdown and gets a buried. Goddamn,
Oh.
Svampen kind of dying to drops pretty much exclusively. If not for the drops, he would have had a much better chance at winning this. But regardless, for his first attendance at Hearts of Blazing, very, very solid. Placing in 3rd place against one of the most dominant players in Hearts of Blazing history. But with that said, the other dominant figure in the European FGC right now is Lord Venom. So we're going to see the run back.
Stepping up.
Very quickly, actually.
Yeah, he's eager to play before his internet disconnects again.
Yeah, I mean...
Hopefully we don't see that in Grand Finals.
I mean,
we
you
really
know.
don't see that in Grand Finals.
Well,
So
that's-
Venom taking the first one,
With
3-2 technically, or 3-1 without the DC.
Yeah, well, we don't need to talk about that. We're going to get right into it and see how this one goes, because Rixta does have to do a reset here. Because he came from the losers bracket. This is a double elimination tournament. Venom has the opportunity to lose a best of 5 twice before he's out of the tournament, where Rixta can only lose 1. So the odds are definitely stacked against Rixta, especially seeing as the person who put him into the losers bracket initially was Venom.
Yeah, but if anyone can do it, Rixta definitely can.
Victory.
Top
Yeah,
player.
very, very solid player. And these players both know each other very well. Have a good understanding of each other. Played lots of sets against each other, which is, you know, kind of by virtue of both of these players being very talented, always seeing each other at the top end of the brackets. And they both attend a lot.
GG's again.
That's something worth mentioning. Getting put into the corner. This is not ideal. Getting counter hit there. Full conversion. Gets the knockdown.
Oh, nice conversion there.
Being very respectful of the point blank fireball there. Rixta holding down back, making it work. Wow. Very preemptive super coming out there. Gets punished. This could be the start of the comeback for Rixta.
Comes the Yoki.
Gets hit low.
Gets it. Side switch in the corner.
Straight to the corner,
Ooh.
but just waiting, being very
Optimistic
patient
DP.
here. Still has super available to him. Goes for GG. I wouldn't be surprised to see Momo getting called here, but it doesn't. Oh, nice. Is that hit confirmed? Beautiful
It
stuff
is.
from Rixta.
That was pretty insane, especially online. The one
Hey,
touch
Hamilton,
confirmed
thank you for the
super.
follow, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, both players dashing up, being patient, but Rixta lands a hit.
Nice. DPing the plus frames. DPing the knockdown. Another player wanting to hold the other one, but gets the EX dive kick. Universal overhead. Wow. Does a combo, but holding down back is not working out in favor for Rixta right now. Being kind of smoked.
Oh, this is going to hurt. Is it going to
Yeah, it's going to go into super, right? Oh, no.
No, it doesn't.
Run up
Oh,
on the
reset.
reset. Straight into the SBA. It's a reset if it kills. Not a drop if they're dead. Lord Venom,
I mean, it
evening
might
it
not have
out.
killed. There was a lot of scale in there. It might not have killed, but
Battle.
Definitely good awareness by Venom going up for the run-up reset from Alpha.
Straight into the corner.
Lands
Nice
both
and early. This is not ideal. Getting the ability match though. Ends up out of the corner. Back to mid-screen. Nice. 2M's the black hole. Now gets the whip. Let's see if the RPS is going to go in his favor. Waits for the DP, but Lord Venom pulls
He
out.
rolls, but got away with it.
There you go. 63M. It's the Japanese tech.
Man, that is actually insane. Oh, 2U lands.
Nice. Brilliant bait on the DP there. Good awareness.
This is the first one Rix has blocked in both sets.
Enemy
so
mix
far,
up.
so.
Let's go. Overhead.
Who saw that coming? Like, raise your hands, anyone.
I mean, yeah, against Venom it is more of a guess though, because he does block the overhead sometimes.
Yeah.
Losing the guess there. Getting hit by the instant overhead. 50-50 at the end of the day.
Believe in victory.
Rix is on the board.
He's on the board.
Engage.
Oh, Dragon lands again.
Nice! Can't get a confirm because you're Bubs, but good confirm coming out from him.
Yeah.
Wow, you can't get a full conversion, pardon, but he got a nice confirm. Ooh, that is not ideal. You have to use 63H there. You need the invuln to go through it. Because again, the clash level on Black Hole is actually pretty good.
Oh, escapes from GG. No TP because it was pulled down.
Gets hit by 2U. Oh, this isn't good. SVA to beat out the safe jump. Oh!
Oh, whoa, doesn't
Fix
work
of
out.
health
Chip's
left.
factor.
Yeah, one more
Chip's
point.
definitely a factor now.
Gets blocked on the
See
back
black
hole,
hole?
yeah.
Yes, we are going to see a black hole.
The only thing he could have done there was DP. But it's not easy in situations like that to react, right?
Definitely not.
Especially not to have the awareness to react with the correct option in a scramble situation. Like when there's literally a single mistake and you're dead.
Ooh. Need a plan to solid hit yet. Oh, dive kick lands. Corners. Doesn't quite get the full conversion. Especially viable.
Oh, nice. Good DP. Back to neutral. Or GG cool. Getting
Oh,
pulled
right,
in,
right.
but nice. Ends up spot dodging, I believe, the black hole, so he didn't end up having to block it. And there's the unblockable.
Unblockable.
Big Sada.
How much is
Jesus.
This isn't going to kill it. No. Okay.
The mix-up does
It's only
that.
six-
Rixta,
only
tying
60%
it back
into
up.
mix up.
I mean, you know, it's only a casual 50% into mix. But that's the thing. If you end up blocking GG from a jump, you're going to eat an air unblockable. And it's going to hurt.
A lot, yeah. It's not ideal.
Nice. Gets the
Well,
EX dive
that's-
kick.
yeah.
Takes the corner Roki. Gets sent right back to mid-screen.
Doesn't
Wow,
work out,
ran
GG.
all the way up. Gets the close line. Nice. 2U's the fireball cool. Into another
Ooh.
2U. Venom, you need to watch your toes.
Oh,
Good air to air.
Oh, good air to air though. Yeah, very good.
Getting hit by Black Hole is not ideal though, but Venom has a long way to climb now. We're super available for Ferry.
Well, that's a good
Ooh,
start.
nice.
for
This is a
Venom.
very good start.
Good
Into the
start.
corner. Gets the throw. Gets the frame trap.
Oh, is that going to kill? Oh no, he didn't use the
Yeah,
X.
again, you can't really convert very easily in that situation. Even if he used the EX, he wasn't close enough to convert off of it, I don't think. But regardless, we're in this situation now. Stalemate between the two players.
Yeah, stare down.
Waiting for the dive kick, waiting for the DP, you know? But getting caught by the fireball.
Ooh.
That's dead. Lord Venom putting himself back on the board.
Rixta for the anti-projectile move, but didn't quite reach. Good awareness there by Venom. Right
Believe in
range.
victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Both plus
Yeah.
best start. Oh, mix-ups, no mix-up, but follow-up hits.
I'm right there with Venom, man. Rosetta, best girl.
You're not alone. Yeah,
you say,
definitely not alone.
you say nerf Bubs, but I'm pretty sure Arxis are already doing that, so.
You could argue they indirectly buffed him by nerfing everyone else more.
That's very true. We'll ignore that. Bubs down players need it, man. And by Bubs down players, I mean people who are being realistic about the state of Bubs.
Yeah, that's not as big as a thumbs down play.
The XDP
Oh,
getting
that's-
banished here, though, into the meaty setup with teleport. Locks the black hole, but doesn't end up getting anything for it. This should be safe. But what punish do you get for it? Bar heavy into full. This is exactly what you want. Baits the DP. Beautiful stuff. This is dead.
Should be.
Oh, misses the conversion,
Oh,
but
whoops.
doesn't even get a meaningful mix-up off of Momo either. 63M bringing him back down to the ground. This is the tech.
Throws
That
it
right
again.
there is unironically the adaptation that has killed Bubs in the eyes of the JP players.
Can you not teleport out if you predict it? I mean, obviously that's a
Yes
risk
and
as well,
no, but the recovery on 63M is a lot less than you'd think. It's the same as 2U.
Ooh, side switch. Oh, good roll under. No punish, but lands a dive kick. Rixta's corners. This is where Venom needs to shine.
I mean, Venom makes Bubs look top tier. So. That's an
I mean, I
arguable.
won't go that far.
I mean, in the scope of Europe,
Makes it look better than it is.
in the scope of Europe, he definitely makes it look top tier. I mean, the characters that win are top tier, right? Gotta be. Definitely got nothing to do with the players.
Definitely not, no.
Here comes Momo. No GG though, so you only have to hold one angle of this mix-up. Teleports right out of it.
No punish.
Nice. Gets to the mix
The ball
anyway.
comes back though.
Keeping in pressure. Gonna spam DP. Nah, you gotta watch your toes. Oh, wow. That's the throw. You don't see that very often from Ferry.
EXGG. Oh, one low, but goes to take throw, but Venom jumps out. He's aware.
Oh, baits the DP. Beautiful. This is dead.
Should be.
Genki Dama time.
Absolutely. He got the animation. He's dead. Pretty dead.
I mean, pretty dead.
I think that would have done
You
about
know.
60%, 50% at least.
I mean, Bubs SSBA and Bubs theme tune, really, really fucking cool.
They definitely are.
Battle 3.
I mean,
Some
he's
of the
still
best in the
OG, but he still somehow pulls it off.
I mean, he knows how to accessorize, man. Look at all the bracelets, you know?
Oh, block DP.
The nails, the
Richard's-
hair. Bubs is very extra, bro, but he makes it work.
I don't know, it looks like a random character creation that somehow works in the end.
Ooh! Close heavy auto-correcting from the teleport. Teleport is not the best neutral skip. 17 frames of recovery, man.
It's quite a lot, but right now,
Ooh, here comes
Yeah,
Momo. Is this going to
lots of-
punish or is this going to go straight past? It is. This is dead. Getting the conversion. Backwards.
backwards, yeah.
Backwards.
I was gonna say,
I mean, I'm watching
doesn't
it.
matter when you hit
my,
both sides.
my brain's trying to process it. I'm just like, backwards.
Yeah.
Believe in victory.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Ace,
if
for
you
the
hit both
follow, man.
sides, doesn't matter which side they are.
Getting into the next round. Seeing a lot of 2M being called out at the start of the round. Ivy coming out from Rixta. Nice. The Fireball, EX Fireball being blocked. Now, this is more of Ferry's neutral game. Using the Vine Whip into the JL to fall back down to the earth.
See, I'm watching this. I'm wondering how Venom's doing so well. It looks like he's got such a disadvantage at every space on the screen.
Just have to play it right.
But
At the end of the day, after Whip and after, like, dive kick and stuff like that, there's a lot of RPS. And Venom has had a phenomenal success rate. For example, Black Hole right there. You can dodge the RPS with spot dodge, DPs, and forward roll, etc. But if you block it, which, you know, we've seen Rixta do quite a lot, it turns into an RPS situation. And a mix-up time being burnt here, which is perfect for Venom, to be honest.
yeah,
That's super.
The whole
Time
time
down.
is gone.
Useless.
obviously he did risk it all that.
Nice.
DP,
Baits the DP. No super,
though.
though.
Yeah, this time. And no knockdown either.
Look at the recovery on that man. It's nothing. Nice. Gets the whip. Leaves him on GG.
He just got teleported into that. I swear, it just sucked it in.
Well, because what happened there is when Bubs does his fireball, it has hurt box extension on his hand.
Yeah,
So as he started pulling out the fireball, his hand got caught.
it's a bit unfortunate. Oh,
For sure.
nice splash.
Nice. Good
Nice
conversion.
auto combos. Yeah.
Ooh,
bit of damage,
nice
not
conversion
too
off of
much, but-
firearm as well.
Yeah, it's a corner carry.
All the way into the
Plus on the
corner.
charge fireball.
Gets the teleport set up. But now you're in the corner and you've got a whole GG. Backs up to dodge the
Oh, no.
SBA. This is going to hurt. Down for the second
takes a
setup
whole
instead.
knockdown.
Goes to the enemy mix-up, so one more touch will do it though. Ooh,
Oh, no.
perfect. Gets a frame kill. Doesn't get the best damage
got it.
combo.
Diving
One
round.
touch will do it for either player, and this is it. Venom stealing back around.
Rethink our strategy.
Clutch that one out.
I'm not sure if Rixta could have killed, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure that even if he didn't drop there, it wasn't dead.
Yeah, I think it's dead, but he would have.
Yeah,
you know,
he would have had the positional advantage a little bit more. So.
Yeah.
Nice, good
A
dive
lot
kick.
of mileage out this dive kick. Yeah.
Ooh! Nice, going for the low, gets a side switch, gets a knockdown.
Extended combo there.
Yeah, it's the
Both
coolest
frames
combo
on
in the
that
game, IMO, other than Double Droid from Catalina.
I know Metera's combos. She's up there.
Oh yeah, very true. I forgot about Metera, but it's easy to forget about Metera in a year.
Yeah, there's no good ones apparently. According to Venom.
Oh, yeah, according to Venom. Oh, backs up, beats the SBA. We've seen this situation before, but this is dead.
if he doesn't drop it. He
Yeah,
dropped it last time.
we have seen Rixta drop those before, but not this time.
Not
Rixta
this time.
resetting the bracket.
Intense.
Very intense.
That man is
I mean, at this point, chat, it's really too close to call, but with the bracket reset, who's your money on?
One.
Rixta looking very dominant, looking like my bet's the one to go for right now.
I know, they're both on once at each, so you never know.
That's true, that's true. And technically, both of them were 3-1.
Yeah. Black hole blocked.
Yeah, it's regularly
Good throw.
thrown into the melee teleport setup.
Good tech this time.
We put Rixta in L, and him himself. Beat him in winners finals, 3-1.
DP. Just escaping corners and but no, Venom.
Nice, teleport to
Catches up.
SBA, that's dead.
I wasn't strong.
Venom snapping right back.
Yeah, we didn't see him go for the command fire last.
He, no, he did. He went for the command throw like 5 times, but Rixta called out every time.
Okay.
He backed up and made it whiff every single time. Most of the command throws that Venom went for in the last set were like a reversal.
Oh, blocks in the air, but yeah, takes a throw.
Everyone, Moss. Everyone. Nice. Universal overhead counter hit. This is going to hurt, but it's Bubs confirmed, so. Not the
It
most.
still does different damage.
Wow, black hole reset. This is dead.
Is that actual reset? I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's a setup, I believe. I don't believe that was a drop. I believe that was just a reset. But with that said, even if it wasn't, we call it a reset because, wow, Rixta is dead.
Yeah. You don't get resets in the finals, you know. I mean, you don't get drops in the finals. You just get resets.
Insert the coffin meme, you know? Second that black hole hits.
Oh, just about catches with the DP. Nice.
Nice, good JU. No full conversion because you're Bubs, but 5M there. Punishing the black hole startup. Nice, you're not watching your toes and you're going to get punished for it. Getting pushed a little bit towards the corner. EX, Momo. You know, EX up dog. Nice, there you go. Seeing it, the edge wear.
This is gonna hurt.
Beautiful.
Oh my god.
This
What
should be dead.
Bounce off the wall.
Oh no, combo limit, 2 HP left.
I mean, chips back
Gets
now.
shipped out by GG.
Yeah.
Rough.
I don't think there's anything he could have done. If he rolled to avoid that, Rixta was just there waiting.
Rixta snapping back just as hard as Venom did last time. Oh, nice. Lands on the GG. This is not ideal. Imagine if he air recovered onto it and had to eat unblockable there. That would have been so rip. Taking it back though with a fireball into the low. Gets a reset off of the oh no, universal
counter
overhead
overhead.
counter hit. Count them, boys. Count how many universal overheads we've seen. Count how many of counter hit.
Oh, drop that time. That's for sure.
Rixta
Lots
being
of
very
back-
respectful.
good patience.
Great neutral jump. Absolutely perfect. Now you only have to bait one more thing. Unblockable.
Ooh.
Doesn't get a conversion off of it. That sucks. That was your chance right there. No, you died to dive kick.
Let's rethink our strategy.
Yeah, big drop there by Rixta.
He had to take it back into the round,
Change
but-
around.
Doesn't manage to cash in full.
3. Engage.
Dead. 1 round piece.
Ooh, nice. Regular dive kick. Keeping the corner pressure going. Trying to bait reversal here quite a lot, but gets the frame trap.
Yeah, Rixta's been
Oh,
really
no
patient.
knockdown,
I mean,
but
that's
gets
getting hit. But
up dog on wake up. Get off me, dog.
oh, what was that DP?
Nice, good spot dodge, taking his turn back.
Like it whiffs. All above stuff is on cooldown right now. This is Rixta's time. Especially now Bubs is in the corner.
These
Teleports out, but
smashes
no
are really
punish.
nice, yeah. I mean, that was weird, right? Would have thought that would have been punishable for sure. Lots of recovery. Ah, yeah. Brilliant.
Nice.
Good answer from Rixta. I'm pretty sure it was just covering multiple options at once with that DP, but smoked that SBA like nothing.
Yep, whatever it beats, you look like a genius when it works.
GG cool.
GG's out.
Wow.
Oh, DP.
The recovery on her stuff is so small, so she gets the DP in reaction there. And block your
shit.
feet. That's dead. Oh no, never
don't
mind.
look at height. He jumped.
Yeah, could have just waited for him to land.
Now Rixta's looking at Chip. Oh no. They're both looking at Chip.
Are you
One's
ready?
open-ended.
The XDP
Oh,
whiffing
DP
and Venom taking it round. It's 2-0.
Like these. Are
That was
such
too
close
close to
rounds.
call it, yeah.
Yeah.
If that situation with the air-to-air didn't happen, would have been a very different round.
But, you know, Venom takes it in the end. A close game 1 is still a game 1.
Sure.
2 perfects, it's the same.
Oh, nice. Not watching your toes again. 2U is doing a lot of work for Rixta right now. Nice. Last active frames of that DP catching the late dive kick.
Oh, just
Good DP. Get it off me.
Good DP out.
Oh, getting the throw. You're in the corner now. This is not ideal. Meaty teleport set up.
I mean,
Really solid pressure. And at this range, you can't be DP'd. Kind of beautiful.
You ready?
But Rix has pushed him back.
Nice, good DP.
Forwards, but
Gets hit by the fireball, yeah. Meaty enough that you get the combo.
fireball can combo. Yep.
Gets the low, this is dead.
It's genius, right? So
I mean,
the first
it isn't
set they
necessarily
played-
genius. He doesn't have the like best combo tools for situations like that. But there
no,
are lots
right.
of characters like that, like Soriz and Lowain, right, where they actually elect to go for resets more often because they don't have the best EXs to get those hard knockdowns.
Yeah, but like when the set that Venom won earlier, he used that except he went for the command throw super.
Yeah.
And next time he caught him pressing, trying to jump out. So good awareness and remembering. But right now, Rix is in a soft spot, being kept in a corner here by Venom. But good
Yeah, we're at
DP.
tournament point right now, so Rix is going to have to bring this back, and that's a great start, getting the whip pull straight through the fireball. Getting punished on the buttons, though. This is one thing about the teleport in this matchup, right? Is that it's really good at beating out high commit options. This command grab, this isn't going to be dead, right? This isn't the tournament right here. Nah, good stuff. Rixta,
One more time.
tournament point, and dies to the fireball. Venom, ending the event right here. Venom taking his first Hearts of Blazing event and cementing his place as the #1 seed in Europe right now. If anyone had any doubts, you know, they've been silenced.
What a great set. What a great set.
GG's to everyone involved, but most of all to Lord Venom.
Yeah, congratulations, Venom. You just want to say that I had, I'd faith in you. I backed you.
He did.
Unlike,
Yeah. If I run into you in the tournament, forgive me. I backed you. Says Cynical. Meanwhile, me. Just remember that we're friends, right? Just remember that much. With that said, Venom, phenomenal performance as ever. Rixta, giving him a run for his money, resetting the bracket. And I'd like to take a moment to thank Cynical for helping me out on commentary. You've been great.
You're welcome. I've not been my strongest commentary performance because I am feeling a bit unwell. I'm sorry if it's come off not too well today. But it's a pleasure to have be on here. I'll be here to help anytime.
Yeah, I mean, there were desync issues, but aside from that, the tournament ran very well. Whilst I'm getting ready to raid someone, I'm going to stick on the trailer for anyone that missed it. This is a teaser for the next event coming up. There is information coming out on the 8th of May.
Venom's so mature.
Right, so just before this raid goes through, just want to let everyone know, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in these events, we run them every Friday. In 2 days' time, we are running a X-Out event, so if you're interested in that, be sure to follow. Join the server if you want to take part in these, or take part in general discussion or matchmaking for the game. I love all of you so much. You're the only people that make this possible. Without you, I'd just be a guy sitting at a computer. The Granblue community is amazing as always, and we're going to, send you over to Evans now, who's running a French event on PS4. Enjoy, guys. See you again next week.